kind of weird.
But not anymore.
Bye.
Because only Sensei has bed mattress
What's up,
you two?
that matches you
What
with
up, what
just
up,
the
what up?
right
We
mattress
back,
for
we
your
back.
body and the
It's
position you
official
like
now?
to sleep in. Which makes shopping for your mattress.
We're almost underway, guys. It's official. This is the NBA live reaction with Dan and his beautiful girlfriend Yessie.
And Paul.
And little Paul right here. Can't forget the third member of the family. I'm gonna be dropping a recap video right after this one, so keep it locked. I'm gonna be covering the first round of the draft. Let's see if any interesting things happen. You know, trades. Let's see who picks who goes where. And let's bring ZO2. Let's bring him home. Let's do it.
With the fourth pick in the 2015 NBA Draft, the New York Knicks select
Hey, we live now, bro. We live right now. Let's go. Hey guys, do you guys think Kristaps Porzingis is gonna get traded by the end of the night? Let me know. That would probably be the craziest traded, unless Paul George gets dealt. But I'm hyped too, man. I'm so hyped.
Wearing Porzingis jerseys and
I'm nervous, but I'm kind of not that nervous because I know we're gonna pick Lonzo.
like these
So,
right here with all of these.
I'd be more nervous than other drafts. What up, Falcons? What's up, bro?
Trade Kristaps Porzingis. Look at this. Sort of makes a triangle, doesn't it? That is very nice, sir. That's just rubbing salt in the wound, isn't it? I'm the only person running a triangle these days.
Let's do it.
You know what? That would be
Lonzo
a
Ball.
bold prediction if you said Porzingis.
Hey, she just said
She
said we're gonna take Lonzo, guys.
A bold prediction.
I hope he doesn't get traded, man. Like I said before, Knicks are my second favorite team. So they just gotta fire Phil, man. He's a horrible executive if he trades Kristaps. Kristaps is a man.
And they have an opportunity as the #1 seed with a top 3 pick to take a chance.
The draft coverage is on ESPN. It's about to start right now, bro. So tune in.
Make a bold prediction. It's going to take a while to pan out.
Yeah, it's been official, bro. We didn't take Lonzo Ball since we traded Russell, but yeah, it's about to be official in a couple minutes.
He wanted to go to Arizona.
Yeah, it's way too hot, bro. It's way too hot for that jacket today. But you know what? I got my lucky shirt, the Kobe Bryant, and I got my lucky girl. Oh yeah.
A player that I
Let's
think
go.
in the 2021 area, in terms of players available, I think he's going to want to be a player we talk much more about as a rookie in the draft position like Texas.
That's interesting about Jonathan.
I hope we get mad crazy trades. Look, the commissioner's at the podium. Let's hear it, guys.
But I think Jason Tatum or Josh Jackson is the choice.
That's
there.
right, Brian all day.
Knicks,
LA all day. Let's go.
Wouldn't you want to go with the most dynamic scorer you can get? And for
We
me,
ready,
that might
man.
be
We
Ben
ready.
Smith.
Let's bring it.
That's the thing. Now, the issue
CO2 coming to LA.
He's going to play hard all the time. And he certainly didn't last year. He tailed off toward the end of the year. And a guy that doesn't play hard all the time in college, do they do it all the time in the NBA? But man, he is the real deal athletically. He's got a 48-inch vertical measure at the combine. That guy can't.
Don't even trip, bro. We picking Lonzo for sure.
Physically,
I just feel it. When I feel it, it happens.
New York could like him.
Absolutely, I'm rolling with that.
Yeah, he was last year at NC State. He was just a year
feeling
removed
Lonzo?
from a knee injury, explosive guy.
You feeling Lonzo?
That would be something perhaps the Knicks fans can get behind on the draft night when they usually just
Yeah,
like
check
to
it
yell
out.
and boo about
better
it.
not cheat on her.
It's
Never,
the
man.
fun,
Never,
isn't it?
bro.
And the major markets, Philadelphia, Los Angeles,
Oh
Boston,
man, you gonna start something, bro.
and New York.
Let's go, let's go.
This draft night with big
Let's go.
stories there. Which guy will go to those markets trying to get those
Go.
franchises on the right track? We know a couple of them.
The real question is, where does who drafts? Who does Boston Celtics draft? Jason Tatum or Josh Jackson? I think Josh Jackson, but Jason Tatum is nice too. So.
They started. I'm Lonzo Ball and Markel.
Oh, she wants to watch the draft. Trust me.
It is draft
Wait till
night.
you're going in a relationship.
Stick around. Pick some men short.
It's hot out here, man. Trust me, bro.
Oh my god.
At Guinness, we believe
Jackson.
beer with refreshing taste can still have lots
Hey,
of
Josh
fun.
Jackson's gonna be a beast.
Taste Guinness blonde.
Honestly, if we wouldn't have traded Russell, I would have been cool with drafting Josh Jackson. But since we traded away Russell, even though it's not official, but excuse me, since we traded away Russell, we got to take Lonzo now. But yeah, yo, Josh Jackson just looks like a Boston Celtic type of guy, like a defense first type. But they might even trade him for Porzingis, so who knows? That would be crazy, man. I would hate to see one of my players with Kristaps. You know? I would hate to see one of the players in Boston. Man. That would be whack. The real question is, are we trading for Paul George, or are we keeping the 27th and 28th picks and drafting 2 young pieces in this deep draft? So I'm intrigued. By the time we get to that point in the draft, I think we'll know. You know, depending on who we draft. If we draft the wing and a big man, I'm pretty sure we're keeping the picks. But if we draft like different positions, like 2 guards or something, then most likely he's gonna get traded, man. Most likely those 2 picks are gonna get traded for Paul. But I've been hearing, guys, I'm on Twitter and I'm hearing that the Minnesota Timberwolves are offering a lot for Paul George. So we'll see what happens. Momo is tweeting out here. I got it on Twitter. Jackson for sure. I feel you. The question is, who are the Phoenix Suns going to draft? Are they drafting Jason Tatum or De'Aaron Fox? I know Sacramento wants De'Aaron Fox. It's going to be interesting. I wouldn't be shocked if Sacramento doesn't get Fox. They trade the number 5 pick to us for the number 1 and 10. That would be a horrible turn of events for the Lakers, but the Lakers would do it just to get an extra pick and to trade it for what's his name, Paul George. It's official. It's underway, guys. It's underway.
Fox is a winner. He's Paul's the guy that teams feel like they can build around, and you're so right about Tatum.
What's said tonight, one sentence changes lives forever. This has always been your big, simple dream. To play.
I like that kid too.
Everyone.
Frank Mason is a very underrated player, man.
To inspire a community or energize a franchise.
Damn.
Fulfill a destiny or revive a dynasty. Fully adult cosign. Might as well say it, man, the world is mine. To buy your mom the home she's always wanted.
It's on ESPN, bro. Go ahead and see it. You can watch it on the app. Just take a clip, man. Go ahead.
It is a privilege to play a game as your profession. You will join an exclusive club of elite athletes. Your name announced before millions.
She said she was Celtics fan, bro. Hell no. Hey, we'd be breaking up if she was Celtics fan. Straight up. Yo, what up, Sauce?
Just a few more steps and life pivots.
Here goes.
Welcome, NBA Draft 2017, presented by State Farm. Parkway Center in Brooklyn tonight, just about set to get this draft underway. 20 players in the green room. Here is the commissioner of the NBA, Adam Silver.
ZO2, baby, ZO2. I'm a little nervous.
Good evening, and welcome to the 2017 NBA Draft at Barclays Center, home of the Brooklyn Nets. These young men here tonight represent the future of our league, a continuation of a proud tradition of NBA players competing at the
I'm trying
highest
to
level.
dive into every pick, guys, with you guys. So we'll see who picks well in this draft and who doesn't.
Congratulations to the Golden State Warriors.
I'm also curious to see who
on their
slips.
championship.
I want to see who's going to slip because if we keep our picks, big
For a
draft.
terrific run. Tonight, these players begin their own journey. Who will be the next LeBron James and Kyrie Irving?
Man, Lonzo looks locked in. You saw that? He's like,
Who will be the next Steph Curry? Pick number 7.
or better than Steph
Klay
Curry,
Thompson
Lonzo Ball.
at 11.
I'm just playing.
Kawhi Leonard at 15. Draymond Green at 35.
What up?
Manu Ginobili at 57.
Welcome aboard, baby. Let's do it.
Or Isaiah Thomas of the Boston Celtics. He was selected number 60, the last pick in the 2011 draft. Every pick matters. So So let's get
It's
started.
underway. It's underway. Here it goes. Let's do it.
By way of trade with the Boston Celtics, the first pick in the 2017
Watch it be
NBA
Lonzo.
draft
First pick.
belongs to the Philadelphia 76ers.
That was
You have 5 minutes.
But I mean, we still get Markel Fultz. That'd be cool. Come on, just make it pick.
And
Everybody knows who you guys are taking,
The
man.
Sixers have
I'm
made
right
their
there with you,
selection.
man. I wanna see
It's
some
a
crazy
frenzy
trade.
in the city of
Except for, I don't want to see
Philadelphia.
Christopher
They
Porzingis get traded to Boston. Other than that,
2,000
that'd be cool. They can roll.
tickets already. They expect to be sold out for home games. Markel Fultz out of Washington, the first guy in a major conference in 20 years.
They could hang well with the jacket.
He did win. Philadelphia won a little bit more this past season than they did in recent years, improving by 18 wins after the final.
Yo, Philly's gonna be so nice, guys.
Joel Embiid.
I want to get into Philadelphia really quick. If Joel Embiid could stay healthy with adding this guy right here, this kid Markel Fultz, and Ben Simmons can come back healthy as well, that's gonna be a fun team to watch. And if they can sign a KCP from Detroit, you know, Cantavius Caldwell Pope, that'd be a huge kid. Thank you, bro. I appreciate the compliments. My Laker head. If Philly picks Lonzo, then I think we have to take Fultz for sure. But I mean, since we traded Russell, that'd be okay now. You know, I mean, I wouldn't have a problem with it as much as before, where they were both kind of combo guards. So
With a tank
we'll see, guys. It has to be Markel.
Kyle picks and hopefully over the next couple of years move them into contender status. Now,
Heck yeah, Gus.
Yeah, I'm not trying
The
to.
Lakers have a great chance of getting great talent at 27, 28. This is a deep draft, my friend. We're gonna get something real good there if we keep the picks. But I think this draft's gonna be very telling about it. We're bringing Paul George over. So we'll
Talk
see.
about them selling 14,000 season tickets.
Yolanda's gonna look so nice on the Lakers, especially if we add two seven
He
future.
played no game. Now
go
see
along
Fultz
with,
hasn't either. None of those players played in the
Lonzo's
NCAA
gonna
tournament.
look so good to go along
But
with
yet
Brandon
we
Ingram and
understand
our
that
young
they have
forwards.
something
It's gonna be
special
fun,
going on
guys.
in Philadelphia.
Can't wait till summer
It's really
league.
a treat for their fans who suffered
Thank you,
the
bro.
last couple
Appreciate it,
of
man.
years
Appreciate
watching their
the love.
basketball team trying to get to this position. Let's see if it pays off. I think it will.
More than the last couple. They've lost 250 out of their last 325 games. There's one thing that concerns me about them. Jalen, you're so right to sell them promise.
They're taking the whole
I
time.
always
They
hear
swear they're not gonna
you
pick
in your
Markel
career
Fultz. They
credit
swear.
my vets.
5 minutes, but they shouldn't. I mean, they already know who they want.
Jackson and Reggie Miller, if
They
I'm not
traded up to
mistaken.
get Markel.
Who are my vets for Fultz and for Simmons and Sarge and Okafor?
Yeah, we got the ball. Now we're gonna get that ball.
Besides Gerald Henderson. At some point, you've got to direct all of this youthful talent and exuberance and veteran players. Isn't that the
That's a good point, Falcons. Now we're going to see what Magic and Rob Pelinka made
Absolutely,
of.
no question
That's
about
right.
it. And the thing is, they teach them how to be professional.
I think Ryan West has a lot to do with it, too.
And that's really the key is Philadelphia's got to build a culture of winning right now. When you have so many young players, and you mentioned, you know, the last two players, if they take Fultz, haven't played the NCAA tournament.
Thanks,
now,
bro.
Embiid would have. He was hurt. I mean, he's playing for Kansas. He was
Let's do it. Let's do it.
But building that culture of winning so that if they are losing early on, they don't go in a bunch of different directions. That's really the biggest key, I think, with the accumulation of talent.
These are like the longest 5 minutes of my life,
Fultz's
guys.
team at Washington won just 9 games. That's the worst record for any #1 overall.
We got him, Stevie. We got him.
Since
There's reports that we're already picking ball for sure, so I don't want to kill that hype, but I'm sure we're going to get him. Whoa! The Wolves are close to acquiring Jimmy Butler from the Chicago Bulls,
With the
guys.
first pick
Breaking news.
in
Woo!
the
First trade.
2017 NBA draft, the Philadelphia 76ers select Markel Fultz.
Yes! We're going to get a ball for sure. It's going to be Lonzo. Lamar's so happy right now. It's
The
crazy.
moment for Markel Fultz, who was on the junior varsity at DeMatha Catholic.
Did you guys see Lamar
junior
smiling? Yeah,
season
this
in
is-
high school. An avid BMX biker.
Hey, guys.
Now he loves to throw caution to the
The Minnesota Timberwolves are on the verge of landing Jimmy Butler.
Why is it look so serious?
winning culture.
I don't wanna go to
Sixers
Philly.
getting from Fultz, Jay.
I'm sure
Well,
deep
they're
down
looking at him. He's got an
Yeah.
NBA frame already.
Yeah, they
He's
traded
got
him.
great length, and he's a three-level scorer. He can
Lonzo
score
Ball,
from deep.
baby. Got him.
He can score in the middle game, and he can
Sense it.
score at the rim. Great
man.
body balance. By far in this draft, the best pick and roll ball.
I'm getting a little
in the
nervous. I'm getting a
draft.
little nervous.
He's essentially a James Harden clone on the offensive
I'm on
end.
the edge, guys.
He's got a quick.
Yo, what up, Andre? How you doing, bro?
I think one of the things that's interesting about him, though,
Damn, hey.
he has a couple
Hey, that's a crazy look, though. Jimmy Butler on the Timberwolves, that's going to be crazy, guys. That's nuts, man. And they gave up, they're going to give up Zach LaVine and a couple of picks and young players for him. It's crazy.
guy like this for offense.
Let's go, Laker Nation. Let's get Lonzo. Bring him. Let's bring him.
That once he comes on the pick and roll, he's got great pace with it. He can change speed.
Hey, but shout out to Philly. That was a good move on them to move up to get the first overall pick. I think this kid right here is going to be really good. Look, he has all-star potential. He can create for himself and others.
Tip it back, America.
Jimmy's about to be on the Wolves. Stop this right.
He's long, he's strong, and he knows how to play. He's an excellent.
But this is good news for us because that means that the Wolves are out of the running for Paul George, which means we got him, guys. He's in the bag.
That's the third best for a freshman behind Michael Beasley and Kevin Durant. That's a pretty good score.
I have a count for him, Jay. A gentleman named Bradley Beal. His demeanor, his ability to score off the dribble.
Yo, hey guys, the trade just went through. Minnesota Timberwolves just traded Jimmy Butler for the number 7 pick, Zach LaVine and Chris Dunn. That's crazy. They got a star to go with that young core. That team is going to be in the playoffs, man. That's great. Good for them, yo. Congratulations to the Timberwolves. That's a great move. That's a great move. Don't say it, Adam. Don't jinx it, bro. Don't jinx it, man. That's a crazy trade, though. Hey, people are pulling out moves, man. This is going to be a good night.
Thank you very much, Reese. Markel, it was expected, but now
Well, the
it's
Sixers
reality.
already drafted
How
Markel,
would
but
it
they
feel
can't
to
draft
hear your
Lonzo.
name called and walk across
Damn,
that stage
yo.
as the number 1 pick in this year's draft?
Truly a blessing, something I've been dreaming about last night. I was just sitting down, just thinking about when my name was on. And it was unreal, really.
Yeah, this guy right here is like, what if the Sixers draft Lonzo? He's late,
Like
though.
God calling me, so
You late, bro.
You're drafted by the 76ers, which means you join what's been known as the process.
Hey,
But
Dunn
for
had
you
to go, man.
personally, You often talked about
It took
trusting
Dunn
the
to get it
process.
done. You
What
feel
did
me?
that mean to you?
It took Dunn to get it done. Whatever it takes.
Anything you do, stick with it, no matter what goes on.
That is crazy,
Even if
though.
stuff not going your way, you still got to
The Bulls are getting Zach LaVine, Chris Dunn, and the number 7 pick. Hey, that's a good return for a superstar. Too bad the Pacers can't get the same. They're about to get robbed.
Custom suit, but what makes this suit jacket special
Damn,
is
that's
not what's
nuts,
on the
man.
outside,
We have our
what's
first
on the
trade.
inside.
I'm going to grade that trade right after the draft. But so far, I got to say right off the top of the
Tell me
bat,
about the inspiration
that is a great
behind
trade
it.
for the
Who you
Minnesota
tried to
Timberwolves.
picture
Now they have
into
Jimmy
it.
Butler, Andrew Wiggins, and Karl Towns. That's a nice core right there. That's a nice core.
Like you guys can see, I got a little bit of everything here. I mean,
What
I got
the?
pictures.
This guy wanted to be a Laker. He had purple and gold inside the suit.
Great grandma who passed away, so I mean, this is all the memories that got me going into this.
How'd you come up with this? What made you decide to do this?
Just a guy, the custom
That's
suit,
crazy.
He told me he can do it, and when I thought
He's an undercover brother. He wanted to be a Laker.
It's something nice. It's something that's going to be memorable forever. I'm gonna hang this up and go back and look at it.
That's a nice little watch.
Brad, thank you so much and congratulations. Reese.
He don't look too happy though. That's crazy. He should be happy. He's a part of a good team. He's gonna be a part of the court. We're coming up, bro. Hang in there. Lonzo Ball. I guarantee it, man. I guarantee it. I got the lucky hat and the shirt going. We're gonna get Lonzo, man. I'm telling you right now.
And now the Los Angeles Lakers are on the clock. And something that the Ball family believes is they have been able to see.
All right, here goes, guys. Here goes.
Into existence.
Yeah.
The other
We got 1 minute.
story, Colin Bryant retired after 20 seasons with the Lakers, carrying them from championships to being the face of that franchise. First season under head coach Twelfth, and they
The next Jason Kidd coming up, man. I haven't seen a passer like Lonzo Ball in years, guys. There really hasn't been one coming to the NBA era. Most of the guards that come in,
for the third straight.
most of the guards that are coming in have been score first mentality in the last decade, not decade, in the last 10 years or so. But it's going to be the first time that a pass first guard impresses me. I'm hyped.
We've talked a lot about the Lakers' direction now under Magic. Lonzo Ball is a big part of that.
Alonzo was a huge part of it. And for me, I can't help but think about Magic appreciating the gift that Lonzo
CO2s! Look, he looks happy. You know, I think he heard the news.
teammates involved, whoever they are. Some of the guys who you don't think much of, but
He looks a lot like my cousin Junior. Hey, Junior, if you're watching, bro, Lonzo looks just like you. That's crazy.
And I know that's part of what Magic's talking about and counting on for taking Lonzo.
We're on the second pick, Christian.
I take Lonzo Ball.
It's about to be Lonzo Ball in 1918.
And I say, other than Brandon Ingram and my number 2 pick, I don't have anybody.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Now they're in a
position that attracts other players to come play
go.
because I don't think that all-star
Here we
caliber
go, here we
player,
go.
other than possible number 2 pick, is on their roster currently.
I don't think you get a shot at players like Lonzo Ball very often. I mean, think how he transformed UCLA and the way they
Pick his
played.
in, pick his in.
Just by his very presence, they got up and down the floor. They scored
Let's
and
go.
built the best offensive team in the country.
He looks
They
disappointed.
guarded well throughout the course of the year, but offensively they were off the charts.
They just told him. They just told him.
He's going to translate
What is he? What is he?
into the NBA with the way
I don't
that
like
he
this
plays,
look, guys. I don't like the look of this.
passes ahead. I'm not saying it's showtime, Lakers, but he's
we get him, Lonzo.
that can get them back.
I'm just trying to.
I don't know if it'll be showtime, but at least for the first time in several years, it looks like the curtains may be parting just a
We
little
get Lonzo,
bit.
I'm sure.
On conclusion,
I'm
we
sure we get
believe
Lonzo.
Adam Silver about to step to the mic.
Let's go.
To the Lakers have
Laker
selected
Nation,
second
stand up. Let's go. Zio. Come on.
Oh my God!
In the 2017 NBA Draft, the Los Angeles Lakers select Lonzo Ball.
We got him, guys. That's what I'm talking about. We got Lonzo, baby. Showtime is back in LA. Laker Nation, stand up. Zio. Let's go. I call him Zio 2. That's his new nickname. Zio 2. Laker Nation, let's go. Look at LeVar. Look at LeVar. Oh, I'm so hyped, guys. I'm so hyped. Yo, we have to go to a summer league game. Yo, I might have to travel down to Vegas, man. I'll see you guys there. Oh, man, I'm excited. We got Zio. Hey, I knew Magic couldn't pass on him, right? He's like Showtime style basketball.
He's got that
Come on, Magic is Showtime, man. Let's go.
Really incredible in
Let's go.
transition. He goes up and down the floor. His ability to pass
Zio
ahead
two.
is extraordinary.
Oh,
He's
God,
a
I'm so happy.
terrific finisher of the basket. He shoots.
He won't be a bust, bro. Trust me.
on his
Look at this. Just watch the highlight.
He either gets all the way to the rim, or he is shooting a three and shot 42% from three. To say that he's an elite passer, I believe is an understatement.
Yes, sir.
He's not only
Understatement.
efficient in full court situations, he's efficient in half court situations. Not necessarily a pick and roll guy, but he can.
We got Zoe. We got Zoe. I'm happy. I'm happy.
Dynamic in
I'm okay.
transition because he can attack the rim and get there quickly and finish with either
Oh,
hand.
my God. Hey, thank the Lord, man.
Throw him a lob. Now his shot is not pretty. It's like Jim Furyk golf swing. You wouldn't teach anybody that
No, he's
way.
ready. He's rebranding. He got the triple B hat Laker. Laker
The
colors.
swing here is not perfect. But he makes it, and he makes it at a rate that's better than a lot of
I told you guys.
They have really good
It's Lonzo all the way, man. Yo, now Paul George is coming too. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. Welcome to LA. Y'all gotta
athletic version is Ricky Rubio. And I know a lot of people gonna say Ricky Rubio, he's alright, but he's not real. But here's a guy that averaged on his career 8 assists and 2 steals. The only other two gentlemen that do that in NBA history are John Stockton and Chris Paul. So Ricky Rubio makes players around him better. I know last year
Yeah, I'm so hyped, guys.
took a point guard
That's crazy.
in the first round in the lottery, but guess what Ricky Rubio did? He took his spot back and basically averaged a triple double.
Oh my God. Yo, Boston is about to select Jason Tatum at number 3, guys. Which means that John Jackson's going number 4, which means the Kings are gonna get alright. It's all falling into place.
With Big Red
That's crazy.
and Kareem, Allison Williams down with the newest Los Angeles
Welcome to LA, Lonzo Ball. Oh wait,
Thank
you already
you
in
very
LA.
much, Reese. Lonzo, the Lakers are your hometown team. The team your family wanted to draft you. How does it feel to actually be an LA Laker?
That's a dream come true. Glory to God. And thank you for everybody helping me get here.
Your vision is such a strong part of your game, and you're drafted by a guy that knows a thing or two about that in Magic Johnson. What does it mean to you to have him as a mentor and someone to learn from?
It's crazy. I couldn't ask for anything more. And to be able to learn from him every day is truly a blessing.
Now, I noticed that you are not wearing the shoes that you walked the red carpet with earlier. Pretty convenient. You had to put on not just the hat, but you also had the shoes waiting for you back there as well.
I did. Kind of had that pre-plan, and I'm glad everything worked out.
And I will note you didn't have them in any other color, right?
No, this was it.
We got the triple B.
I know your family's with you
We got
here
the triple
tonight, your
Bs.
dad and your brothers, but your mom, Tina, is at home watching. She suffered a stroke in February. What does it mean to you to be able to play at home because of your mother and being able to be close to her?
Yeah, it helps a lot. I'm glad to be home so she can come to most of the games. And she's getting better every day, so that's great. And I know she's happy at home watching right now.
Lonzo, thank you so much. We appreciate the time. Jeff, let's go over to the man now.
Well, this kid is so mature, guys. He's very impressive to listen to in an
All right, we
interview.
got LeVar here.
Now let's listen to
The
LeVar.
Lakers high. I'm trying to tell you. I knew this was happening before it was happening.
Of
When did you
course.
get this happening?
Of course.
When he was a baby.
Oh, come on, Lamar.
What's it like now that this has come to fruition for you? You've been talking about it for 9 months.
9 months. I'm talking about 19, 20 years.
19, 20 years.
Microphone on me when I was talking about it.
What's it like right now that he is an LA Laker?
It's a wonderful feeling. But I already knew what was coming to him.
That's right.
I got 2 more boys. I gotta come do the same thing 2 more years.
That's right,
Look at them
Lamar. Look at
leaders
Lamar
too.
Reed supporter.
The big baller weight.
That's right.
Ball control.
How good is Lonzo Ball
Lamar is
going to be
crazy.
for the LA Lakers?
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what. Lonzo Ball is gonna take the Lakers to the playoffs his first year. Come see me when he does. I have another hat on to say I told you so.
Thanks a lot, LeVar.
That's right. Yo, hey, Lamar's promise might come true, guys. If we land Paul George, we're making the playoffs. So far, he's been right. We gotta listen to the man. They judge
I
him.
told you, it's
Yo,
Jerry
Lamar's a
King,
character. It's gonna be fun to watch
Lakers.
Lamar with the Lakers.
I want everybody
He's gonna be all over the media, guys.
Lundini Brown.
I feel sorry for whoever hated him.
Like the ball line.
Absolutely. The guy was from Mike Tyson. You notice that Zoe was really mellow, excited to be drafted. All this is his hype man. He spoke it into existence, and I can't front again.
That's crazy. We got Lonzo, baby. I'm so
And
hyped.
they got that ball.
Texting me, baby.
All right, let's jump in here. Wednesday
What'd you say?
Goodman's got some trade news that has nothing to do with speaking anything into existence. Jeff Goodman, now what do you got on Jimmy Butler?
We got a big
I'm so
one
hyped,
already,
guys.
Reese, and Jimmy
This is
Butler
great
has
news for
been
Laker
set
Nation, man. We got our
reunited
guy.
with his former coach Tom Thibodeau in Minnesota. In the deal, Zach LaVine, Chris Dunn, and the number 7 pick go to Chicago.
Wow.
In return, Jimmy Butler,
Check it out. They got a
All-Star, along with the number 16 pick, going in return. So this is our first big one.
Yo, that's a blockbuster trade to the max, guys. They got number 7 pick in there too with Zach LaVine and Chris Dunn. The Bulls got a decent return. They got a good return. Paul George, hey, he can still get traded. I'm sure they're still working on a trade. Don't even give up, man. This is good because we eliminated. Yo, they could have offered this for Paul George, but they would have lost him in a year. So that's why they went with Jimmy Butler. Yeah, but the Timberwolves are gonna be
He
nice.
got injured, and again, I talked
Definitely
about
one of my favorite teams to watch in the
They
West.
drafted Dunn to take his spot, and Ricky Rubio kept his position.
Great trade by them. They had all the pieces and they used them the right way.
Trying to replace.
Now let's see what Boston does.
26 rebounds.
I think they're taking Jason Tatum.
Jimmy Butler, a lot of leadership.
Jason Tatum.
Chris Dunn
Let's
is
see what Twitter
playing
said.
like last year. Last year we started talking about how the Bulls wanted to trade up to get Chris Dunn and get him a year later. Number 7 pick. This is pretty good. I'm a Jimmy Butler fan. This is a pretty good haul for Jimmy Butler.
Well, Chicago's going to need shooting. They're 28th in the league in three-point shooting. They need a shooter. So. Yeah, and that's the thing. And remember, Minnesota's probably going to make that pick at 7 because it's a proposed trade until the league signs off on it. So that big deal involving Jimmy Butler going to Minnesota. Boston on the clock third. The pick is in. Here's Commissioner Silver.
With the 3rd pick in the 2017 NBA Draft, the Boston Celtics select Jason Tatum.
Wow, they took Tatum. They took Tatum over Jackson. I'm shocked. But he is a lot like Paul Pierce, so I can see why they take him.
This is the 4th
That's a shocker.
year.
Josh Jackson slipped to number 4. He went from going potentially to the Lakers to number 2 to sliding up. That's crazy. Yo, but the Suns are going to get a hell of a player, I'll tell you that right now. Who they might trade for Kristaps. I wouldn't be shocked. Because the New York Knicks coveted him as well. That's crazy. I think Boston made a mistake though. They should have took Josh Jackson. I like Tatum too. Tatum's really good.
Available in the draft. Is that fair to say?
It's more than fair to say.
Yeah, Josh Jackson's going to the Suns, I'm sure, guys.
Shooting of the prospects that were available
For a half a bag of chips. Hey man, that's not a half a bag of chips, but I got you. Man. Jimmy Butler is the winning piece in that trade. But they did get a big haul. They got the number 7 pick.
Isolation scorer. Shoots 85%.
Hey, that's a fact, Rip. That's a fact.
And you can put him down in the post. You can shoot over
Hey,
you.
LeVar's a beast, guys. A lot of people hate on LeVar,
He's
but
really good.
he helped this boy. I feel like LeVar was a big reason why Lonzo got drafted to the Lakers at number 2. Also because Magic Johnson, studied Lonzo Ball's game and all that, but LeVar hyped the crap out of him. I definitely think he played his part. So Everybody that was hating on LeVar talking about, oh, I'm gonna be laughing when Alonso doesn't get drafted by Lakers, in your face. You know, LeVar's a good dad. He's a good parent. They're hard on him for no reason. LeVar's a good character, guys. He's just doing his job. He got his son drafted number 2. You know.
Good stroke. I think he can get a lot better with his shooting stroke.
We got Alonso, guys. Listen, we got Alonso. He's a Laker. He's a good mid-range game. Now we just gotta get Paul George.
He can take us all
It might happen.
and shoot over. He's a very good shot.
We got our boy, Jonathan. We got our boy, baby. Hey, I'm gonna tell you one thing though. I have a feeling now the runway is open for us to get Paul George right now in this draft. I think during the draft they'll announce it, potentially. If not, probably later on tonight. But the fact that the Timberwolves were our biggest threat because they had all that to give. And then now that they traded all those pieces away, then, you know, the Cavs are no longer in the running. The Timberwolves are no longer in the running. What the hell can the Rockets offer that's better than what we're offering? I don't know. I might be wrong, but I think
Maybe you haven't slept the last couple nights. How are you feeling now that you have officially been drafted by the Celtics?
Oh man, yeah, we got Lonzo, bro. If your internet went out,
gotta get my
we got Lonzo Ball.
to be in this position. The feeling is just everything I wish for and more. I'm trying not to cry right now, but I'm so happy.
A lot of emotions, and I know this is special for you because your mom, Brandy, was one of the first people you hugged. She raised you as a single mother, did everything she could to put you in the best situations possible. As you look back at growing up with her and some of the hardships the two of you have been through, what does this night mean to you and to her?
I know it's
all right, let me break it down to you guys. Everything's open right now. Everything's open for us to land Paul George. I mean, there's no more threats. I thought Minnesota was the biggest threat. They had that big package they were rumored to have offered for Jimmy Butler or Paul George. They took Jimmy Butler since he's under contract, which is smart. Now, all of a sudden, it's us in Indiana because we have the best package we can offer. We have 2 first-round picks and either their pick of Clarkson or Randall. Now, let me ask you guys this. If they say, we'll do the trade, but you guys have to give us both Clarkson and Randall, would you guys be okay with that? With 27, 28, Clarkson and Randall? That's the question I want to ask you guys. I'm not sure I'd be okay with that. I think it'd be giving up a little too much. What do you think? If we gave up Clarkson and Randall and the 2 picks for Paul George, you think that's too much?
No.
You think he's worth it?
For what?
For Paul George?
No.
To the Lakers? Okay, if we gave up number 27, 28, Jordan Clarkson, and Julius Randle, if that's what it took to get Paul George tonight, would you say yes or no? I think it's too much, personally. There you go. You heard it here first. It's too much, guys. So we gotta, stand firm, even if it takes a couple of days. I know it's torture, but at the end of the day, it'll be worth it if we're able to keep one of these major young assets to go along with Paul George. So I say we gotta hold our ground. I don't think they get anything better than what we're offering. Make them surprise us. Anyways, it's just gonna be for a year if it does happen. So we gotta gamble. Sometimes you gamble and you win. Sometimes you gamble and you lose.
It's unmatched, so he's in his desire to be the best. Like, they're going to be very happy.
Is there any Boston Celtic fans? How do you guys feel about Jason Tatum over Josh Jackson?
Jason
I'm
took
curious.
classes. She got several graduate degrees, and all Jason Wong, he's just a little boy in those classes. So he's seen how hard his mom has worked, and she's enjoying his time. And now, this is the way Celtic's depth chart looks right now. Jason Tatum will fit in with it.
Yeah, sorry.
The Celtics needed a wing creator that could get offense for themselves.
Yeah, she's into the draft, This is like this probably like they're
like Danny Granger. Over a 5-year period, Granger averaged over 21 points.
He's already a vet, and they get much
Denver got pushed over there. Can he and Jaylen Brown be out there together? I mean, that's what we took a guy that high in last year's draft. You think about
see what happens here with Phoenix. Here's what a trade might happen, so I'm curious, guys. Let's see what happens.
I think this is why you take Tatum as opposed to Josh Jackson, because he and Jaylen Brown are a lot more similar, but you want Tatum to give you offense, especially in isolation situations.
Yeah, he gives you shooting. That's the only thing Josh Jackson doesn't give you is shooting. Josh Jackson gives you everything else, at least as good, at least as well as Jason Tatum does. He just doesn't shoot it like Tatum does.
I think it was Tom Penn who said the Celtics have...
Check it out, guys. Tweet from Magic Johnson real quick. He goes, Rob and I were able to get our first choice this evening. Laker Nation, get ready. We are off to a great start. So I smell something coming on just based on that tweet, guys.
With the 4th pick in in the
Josh Jackson.
2017 NBA Draft, the
Josh
Phoenix Suns select Josh Jackson
Wow, that's a good look.
from the University of Kansas.
But I still think they can trade him. I still think they can maybe trade him for Chris
Josh
Jackson.
Jackson.
He's a good fit with them.
Player.
Josh Jackson is a great fit with Phoenix. They get their athletic wing to go along next to Booker. They have a small forward now who's athletic, a power forward, and what's his name, Chris. Devin Booker, of course, and Eric Bledsoe. I heard they're trying to trade Bledsoe, but if they keep him, that's a nice athletic young core as well, man. The NBA is just looking so fun next year. I can't wait till Summer League starts. I'm curious to see how all these guys are going to start, building towards fitting in with their team, but.
He's a very good wing passer.
Trust me, bro. Lonzo Ball, I feel you on the Fox thing. Fox is a great prospect, but he's a defensive-minded point guard who's looking to score rather than get his teammates involved. If we are going to add Paul George and potentially another superstar, we need pass-first type of guard who can run our offense, and that's what Lonzo Ball is. He has great court vision. His IQ is on another level, and he's a once in a generation type talent. I think he's going to come in. I think he's more athletic than people actually give him credit for. He can actually score the ball. I expect him to average from 12 to 13 points this season with like 6 or 7 assists. That's what I expect out of him. Now he might go under that or over, and I'd be okay with it if it's by a little bit. But we'll see what happens, guys. I think Lakers made a great selection. I think we got our one of our cornerstones on the franchise, which is Lonzo Ball, to go with Ingram. That's a nice build.
50 steals, he had over 30 blocks. Like, you don't see that all the time in freshman players.
And the Suns needed a 3-and-D wing. They were 28th in defensive efficiency last year. Reminded me a lot of a former Finals MVP that had 20 points versus the Cavs in a closeout game.
Hell no, come on, Adam. Adam, are you a Laker fan or a Cavs fan? Are you trying to trade away our core for old-ass LeBron? Come on now, bro. I know you're joking. Yeah. No, I wouldn't even want LeBron in the first place, let alone trade our young core for him. Come on, Adam. You're supposed to be a Laker fan, bro.
The word about
I know you're trolling though, so I give you a pass.
18 and under all along the way. There's a nastiness, there's a sense of confrontation. He's the alpha male in this draft class. And with Devin Booker, you talk about dynamic wings. This is the best news probably the Suns have had since Steve Nash.
Nah, y'all bugging now. Y'all bugging, bro.
I'm sure
I'm not even gonna reply to that. They said trade the whole team for LeBron. I'm not replying.
Thank you guys very much.
Like, you're
Josh,
just so disappointed.
let me ask you worked out
You
for
tell
the
you wanna be a
Suns.
Laker
You chose
too.
not to work out for the Celtics because of scheduling conflicts. Do you think that impacted where you were drafted?
Maybe a little bit, but I'm here today. I'm happy. I'm glad to be a Phoenix Sun now.
I'm in the IE right now, bro.
Contribute to the Suns?
I grew up, I was born and raised in Compton, Cali. But as of when I was 13, I moved down here to the Inland Empire. So I'm in the IE. I'm in Colton, California. I'm in Cali though. Still in Cali. We're like 45 minutes away from LA. But still, Compton is my hometown. CPT, the 310.
Wait, in just a moment, the top 4 picks in the 2017 draft, all freshmen, just as they were back in 2015 when they Carter Embiid and Aaron Gordon. They're about to make it 5 straight, but Sacramento makes its pick.
Yeah, Jackson was not happy to be there. I think he's going to get moved.
Sacramento is in need of a point guard, and why not have the fastest man in the draft? Will it be De'Aaron Fox versus a couple lottery picks for the Kings?
Riverside, that's what's up. We neighbors, bro. We neighbors.
This draft has started with Mark Fultz going to Philadelphia to get things started.
We gotta go ball up sometime, bro. I just recovered from my broken hand, and I'm a hooper, man. If you're in Riverside, we gotta ball up.
Markel Fultz.
Oh, that's what's up, Brian. You're from Compton too? That's cool, man. I'm from Park Village, man. West Corral, Door Street. So if you're from Compton, you should know where that's at.
State Farm knows that for every one of those moments, there's one of these.
Oh, damn, fitness is just going on for everybody. Let's see what's going on Twitter. Yo, we got Alonzo.
Talk to an agent for help on buying a home and auto into a plan that's right for you.
That's probably enough for today.
Here to help
Wait,
you. Don't worry.
LeBron, that's the same thing.
With Father's Day and the draft so close together, Foot Locker asked us to reflect on everything dads do for us on our journeys to the NBA.
Oh man, come on now.
Dads are special. So many memories, All those games of one-on-one in the driveway where he let me win. Just never missing a game.
Of course, there's that big day when your dad berates your high school coach in front of an entire crowd for not getting you enough touches. Waking up early to drive to all those faraway tournaments, or that special moment.
Now the Knicks haven't
that
picked
sits
yet,
you
bro.
down.
The Knicks haven't picked yet. I'll let you know, Lou. I'll let you know when they pick. What do you guys think is a good stat line for Lonzo Ball his rookie season? I say 11 to 12 points with like 5 or 6 assists. That I'd be so happy and super hyped for that. But if he goes anything beyond that, then this kid's gonna be a superstar. But we'll see. What kind of stat line do you guys think Lonzo Ball should put up in his first season? I mean, let's be reasonable though. I know everybody's gonna say 18 and 10, but come on, he's a rookie. Let me know what you guys think. I'm curious to hear what your guys' expectations are of Lonzo. 12 points, 6 assists, 4 rebounds. Okay, that's reasonable. Shooting 35% from the field, from 3-point range. That's pretty good. I can see that from Lonzo, definitely. 45 points per game. Oh my God, Tennessee. Okay. Yeah, maybe on 2K, bro. 12, 7, and 5. That would be magical. If he can average 7 assists or more, that's the next Magic Johnson right there, man.
Powered by New Era, the official headwear provider of the NBA. And Detroit. From the
Sorry about that, guys. I'm still a little bit older.
And 0-30 in theaters August 4th.
The Kings about to make their pick to reach their picking fifth. The zone in 76ers Kings steal. Sixers exercise their right to swap pick. Sixers went third. Now the Kings going fifth. Here's Emerson.
Let's see, they're about to take the Aaron
With
Fox.
the fifth pick in the 2017 NBA Draft, the Sacramento Kings select De'Aaron Fox.
That's a good pick.
From the University
That's a good
of
pick.
Kentucky.
Here's my analysis on Fox. That's a good pick for Sacramento, man. They're lucky that he slipped down to them, honestly. He could have went in the top 3 or 4. Fox is going to look nice next to Willie Cauley-Stein and Buddy Hield. That's good. That's also a nice upcoming young core. But of course, not every pick is going to pan out. But I'm just speaking hypothetically. If these picks pan out, man, that Kentucky game's strong in Sacramento. Yo, Fox is the truth. I like Fox. I didn't like him for the Lakers just because we're looking for a pass first type guard, especially after trading D'Angelo away. So, yeah, we'll get a couple of slips, Cowboy, but I think they're gonna come around the 8, 9 pick. We'll see, man. We'll see who's good. I heard the Lakers are trying to move up. They're trying to package to move up in the draft, so we might end up keeping the draft. We'll see.
If this were a race, he would have won this game. Yeah, he's John Wall fast. He just doesn't have.
That's such a good pick for the Kings.
An excellent defender. He gets steals and deflections. He's very good on the ball and excellent in transition. He's the number 2 transition scorer in this draft. Number 1 was Malik Monk. 6 points a game scoring in transition.
Nah.
Malik Monk, 6 points a game.
I don't think Malik Monk will go to the Magic, bro. Honestly, I don't think Malik Monk will go to the Magic. They have Evan Fournier. I think they're gonna get that. They need some length over there and athleticism to go with their Aaron Gordon and some. They need like a small forward. So I think Jonathan Isaac would be a good look for the Orlando Magic. Honestly.
Excellent.
We'll see what happens.
Finds people in transition, and he's unafraid. The one thing he's got to improve upon, he's got.
Lane Wood, what's up, Lane Wood? How you doing, bro? I got cousins out there, Lane Wood.
He doesn't have that freak length that a lot of players have in this draft, and he's not exceptionally tall, but he can really play. But he needs to improve his shooting. He only shot 24%.
Yes, Jordan Bell will be a steal for us at 27.
I agree with you, Jay.
I'm right there with you, man. That's a good. Hopefully he slips.
Shot Towner right there, Michael Wilbon, the most famous lefty I know, the former commander-in-chief. Had to give a shot to the lefty. Again, he had John Wall speed, as you mentioned, but you said he's right naturally a shoots lefty, like Michael Conley. With the Memphis Grizzlies, who had a big-time season this year, I anticipate he's going to continue to
Aaron
get
Fox,
better.
man.
I love
Good
Aaron
pickup.
Fox as a
Shout out to
basketball
Sacramento.
player.
That's a great pickup.
And we've never seen this before. 5 freshmen selected to start an NBA draft. De'Aaron Fox being the latest. We will likely continue that.
That's crazy. 5 freshmen selected in the top 5.
Right now, De'Aaron Fox.
That's how talented those young guys are.
Thank you very much,
That's some
De'Aaron.
talent
You were
right
the
there.
5th straight freshman drafted tonight, and I know some of these guys you've known since 3rd grade.
Fox,
What has it
cheer
been
up.
like
He's
to
still
share
Cali,
this
man.
experience with all of them?
It's been extremely gratifying. I've known Jason since since you said the 4th grade, and Man, I'm speechless right now. You know, we're living out our dreams together.
What are the emotions?
The pick is the trade's not official till we actually pick with the 27th pick. They're gonna announce it, just like the commissioner did the first overall trade. So that's why it still shows as a 76er pick. But that's our pick, guys.
The work is just beginning.
How do you think your speed will translate to the next level?
Well, you know, a lot of the comparisons to John Wall, and you saw how he was competing and how he was playing in the playoffs. So if I'm able to use my speed the way he was, then I mean, speed kills, and you can't really teach it.
Darren, you're my vote for best dress. Real quick though, show off the inside lining of your jacket, which folks haven't got to see.
So it's breast cancer signs.
LeBron James? Nah, I don't want
My mom's actually a 21-year
Cut that
breast
LeBron
cancer
noise out.
so that's just something.
I don't buy the hype.
I love it. Darren, thank you so much. Congratulations to you and your family.
I hope you guys get Smith too, bro. If the Knicks get Smith, congrats, man. That's a great pickup. Smith is. I like Dennis Smith Jr. better than De'Aaron Fox, but that's just personally me. I think he has a higher ceiling, but I think Fox will be more like a. Oh, look at those shoes.
Oh my God.
But I think Fox will be more like a Patrick Beverly, but with a lot more speed. That's what I see him as. But we'll see. I might be wrong.
And Magnetic got to spend some time with him at the NBA Draft Combine back in Chicago a month or so ago, and you see the moment he's sharing with John Calipari, who is Billis. So Walkley pointed out, did not produce De'Aaron Fox. He really recruited him. None of them produced a lottery. Right. You know what?
The Magic Girl, you're not up yet. Yo, Lou, you're not watching the game. You're not watching the draft, bro. Come on now. Where you at? You at work? Tune in. You're like 2 picks away.
Last 5 straight years. But we talked a lot about this. We've set the record now with 5 straight freshmen during the
That's right, Chris. That's right, Lou. Yo, you made me proud with that comment, bro.
First of all, it's good.
I told you he was an undercover Lakers fan. Yo, welcome aboard, Lou. I already accepted you into the family. Let's go. Hey, but you better hurry up, man. I'm glad you hopped on board right now because, yo, I'm glad you hopped on board right now because next year we don't want no more Laker bandwagons. I swear to God. If anybody tries to become a Laker fan after, you know, we build our super team, I don't want to hear it. You know. But right now you're welcome, brother, with open arms. You're with your girl in Manhattan. That's what's up, man. Enjoy your day, bro. I'll let you know. I'll let you know who you guys pick, man.
College basketball, pro basketball.
Or if you guys trade or whatever, I'll let you know. Hopefully they don't trade Kristaps. I'll feel you on that.
It's going to be 2 years. So I don't know how much longer we're going to
Of course we don't trade Lonzo, bro. This is how you know we keep Lonzo Ball. Because everybody had Josh Jackson higher on their draft board. Everybody who wants to trade anyways. You know, the Knicks, all these guys who want Josh Jackson, they had him higher. So if we would have picked to trade that pick, we would have selected Josh Jackson. So since we selected Lonzo Ball, he fits in perfectly. He's a part of the future. It's official, fam. Not even trip.
Viable alternative as going to the D League or the G League, you know.
Not for the masses, because I don't think many 18, 19-year-old kids want to live overseas just for a year. And then overseas teams don't want the guys just for a year. They want to benefit for longer, unless it's just for publicity.
If you have a couple of years, that might impact their desire. Terrence Ferguson's one.
Let's see who the Magic select. I think they're going to take Jonathan Isaac. Let's see, guys.
Orlando.
Let's see what happens.
Orlando making the pick. They've got 4 picks in the top 35 selections of this draft. The Magic trying to rebuild things, get out of the cellar where they finished 5 straight years. Here's Adam Silver.
There goes. Who do you guys think they're going to take right here? I think Jonathan.
With the 6th pick in the 2017
Could be Malik Monk,
NBA
but I think
draft,
Jonathan
the Orlando
Isaac.
Magic select Jonathan Isaac.
Jonathan Isaac. That's a good pick for them right there.
That'd be a pretty short move.
Hey, he looks like the next Brandon Ingram. Same body type, same style of play. He's very raw, but if he ever reaches potential, it's going to be good too.
8 inches over the course of his high school career. Now, listen to me closely, especially you, Billis. I'm not saying he's Anthony Davis. I'm not
Yo,
saying
I have no idea.
idea.
I have no idea who the Chicago Bulls are going to pick because they just traded. Minnesota just traded this pick to the Chicago Bulls. I'm really shocked. Who do they need? Let me think really quick. What does Chicago need? I'm not even sure who they're going to take, guys. I mean, there's not a lot of wings left out there.
The sensitive
They might take.
but Jonathan Isaac, obviously,
Man,
we see he's
who do you guys think Chicago's going to take?
I don't think he even weighs 210 pounds right now, but he is very skilled, and he's a fluid shooter, and a very mobile athlete that runs with really long strides.
And he's got
Yeah, that was a great pick for them.
He can block shots. He's got the
That team is very lengthy and athletic
to
now as
guard
well.
multiple positions.
With Aaron
when he
Gordon
gets
and
into
him
the NBA and gets a little bit stronger.
Yeah,
And
they
he
got
does
a nice
need to get
team. They got
stronger.
shooters too. They got
He's
Fournier.
He's got good form, a little bit of a slow release. He's got 42% from deep in February. Only
I don't think Chicago will take
17%
Malik
from
Monk.
deep
They have
in
Dwayne
March.
Wade. He out
I thought
there.
that was a really interesting
Where's Malik
finish
Monk gonna play?
at the
Point
end
guard?
of the
Hell
season.
no.
But
No way they take Malik Monk. Chicago Bulls, they're probably gonna.
He can drive
Who's
it.
left in the
He's got a
draft?
good feel for the game.
Nah.
He's a great kid.
They might
And
take-
everybody get ready to take another drink.
They might take
He's
a
got
point guard
ridiculous
or-
length. His arms.
They might take Dennis Smith. Oh no, Lou. I hope Chicago doesn't take your Dennis Smith. Or they might take Larry Markkinen. I can see them taking a big man who can stretch the floor. We'll see.
From the mid-range,
We'll see what happens.
He can stretch it out, but he's not consistent with it when he stretches it out. That's the next step for him.
Nah, I wouldn't take Collins, bro. That's a reach. Collins is gonna go like 10 or something. I'd rather take Markkinen in that case. They need a center from Arizona. So we'll see though.
AK-47, Andre Karoleko, who's first team all defense one time, second team.
How the Bulls?
a Super
Yo,
Bowl-
if you haven't heard, Laker for life. The Chicago Bulls traded Jimmy Butler away for that 7th pick for Zach LaVine and I believe Chris Dunn. Yeah, so the Bulls are actually picking right now.
And for Seminole,
Crazy.
headed to the Magic. Jonathan.
Crazy. So far it's a crazy draft. Everything's going
Thank you
as
very much, Reese.
kind of
You have hair that
expected.
good. You
but
hold the hat.
Minus
You
the
know
trade.
what?
The trade was crazy.
Jonathan, you were born not far from here in the Bronx, but you grew up in Naples. You played at Florida State. What does it mean to you to be drafted by a Florida team in Orlando?
Man, it means everything. You know, maybe I would have loved to be drafted by a New York team so I could come home, but, you know, it is kind of home to me. I've been living in Florida for 9 years, so it feels great.
So you play in Orlando. What have NBA teams and executives told you?
Guys, yeah, I think the Bulls are going to get Markkinen for sure. Guys, the Celtics are in serious talks to land Paul George right now. So we might have to wait a year and hope that he doesn't get wooed by that Celtic leprechaun that I hate so much. So I'm kind of scared right now. I wanted anything but Boston or Cleveland. But man, yo, if Paul George goes to the Celtics, I'm going to be a little upset. I'm not going to lie. We could end up losing him, guys. Boston's going to have a nice squad over there.
Trade, a huge one that would reunite Jimmy Butler with Tom Thibodeau, who's now coaching the Timberwolves. They need a little experience. They need some defensive upgrades. Bulls getting Zach LaVine, Chris Dunn, and this number 7 pick, which will be coming in just a moment. As we check in now with Tom Penn. So Tom, we talked about Minnesota needing a veteran guy. What does this do for the Timberwolves?
Yeah, Tim Thibodeau. Tom Thibodeau says, I don't need a freshman. Give me Jimmy Butler, age 27. Check him out in the landscape. He now gets to shepherd and go with the #1 pick, Karl Anthony Towns from last year. They know they got Deng over there, and here's Wiggins right on the other wing.
That's cool with me too, but I just don't want him to go to Boston because I feel like Boston, if anybody could turn, you know, their blood from purple and gold to Celtic green, they did it with Paul Pierce before. So Boston, they're like the Joker, you know what I mean? Once they inject you with that poison, you just go green. I hope Boston doesn't get him. Anybody but Boston, I'd be cool with. Anybody but Boston. Even Cleveland would be all right because LeBron's probably going to leave. So I hope George doesn't go to Boston. I would hate that.
So as I mentioned, while the Timberwolves, that's who they will announce this pick.
Then we would have to hope for an early NBA playoff exit. That would be the only thing that would save him from staying there. But I hope not.
Jimmy Butler out of town.
All right, let's see who Chicago's about to.
Minnesota team that among the 4 defensive teams in the league, but one of the
Yeah, Minnesota's gonna grab Markkinen. I have a feeling. And I think Lou, I think you're gonna take Frank Nikita. Watch. I have a feeling you wanted him anyways, didn't you? I'm hearing strong rumors that he's gonna be the pick, so I think Frank Nikita is gonna be go to the Knicks. Markkinen to the Bulls, Nikita to the Knicks. That's what I'm hearing.
I mean, the Bulls were so far down in three-point shooting last year, shooting overall.
Those are the two next picks, guys. If Markkinen goes to the Bulls right now and Frank Nikita goes to the Knicks in the next pick, then my sources are right. I'll be spoiling the rest of the draft for you guys, so you guys don't have to wait in suspense.
Anyway, but now there's
so far my sources have been good.
Still though, James, it has to be a shooter, doesn't it?
Chicago was 28th in the league in three-point shooting last year. The 2 best shooters in the draft are Malik Monk of Kentucky and Lauri Markkinen of Arizona.
Markkinen. My bad. I'm pronouncing his name wrong. It's Markkinen. Lauri Markkinen. They just got some guards. I'm dumb. They just got some guards from. from the Timberwolves. They got Zach Levine and Chris Dunn, so of course they're gonna take marketing. Of course.
Ricky Rubio is gonna make people around him better.
Nah, man, Knicks fans are actually loyal, man. They're not ungrateful. They're Knicks fans franchise has been in albatross for years, and they're still rooting for the team. You gotta give a shout out to Knicks fans, man. They're probably like one of the most, you know, they're probably one of the most. Sorry, I gotta ban this kid really quick. He rooting for Boston, you get blocked, boy. Nobody roots for Boston. Anyways,
Carl Anthony Towns rebounds the basketball and gets blocked.
Straight up, I gotta say,
Timberwolves aren't that team now with the bright future.
that Larry Martino would fit in really, or marketing would fit in really well with Chicago. Now that I think about it, because they have Zach Levine, they have Chris Dunn, you know, they have some wings over there, so we'll see what happens.
With the 7th pick in the 2017
Larry
NBA
Markkinen.
draft, the Minnesota Timberwolves select Larry Markkinen.
Yep. Yeah, he's traded though.
In the University of Arizona.
He's going to Chicago.
And Larry Markkinen becomes the first Finnish-born player ever to be drafted in the first round. His dad, Pekka, played a
Look here, Westbrook. Now, the natural fit would be better if we went for Marcus Cousins. But I'd much rather have Westbrook on the stage. We can always make it work.
Made the rule no basketball before 7 a.m. or after 10 p.m.
Yeah, hey Lou, you guys selected Frank Nikita. It's not official yet, but according to my sources, it's gonna be Frank Nikita. So hopefully you're happy with that pick, bro. I'm not too high on him. I would have rather you guys take, yeah, the new ZL2s, the new color. They look kind of corny. They look like 80s shoes, kind of. I don't like the new ZL2s. It's crazy.
In 20 years, that quick release makes me really.
Let me know, bro. I'll let you know. Let me know what you think of Frank Nikita. That's what you guys are gonna pick.
He's on free throws down at 83%. One thing he's got to do is be very careful.
That means Dennis Smith slipped, guys. That's crazy.
Because Finland
Dennis
are
Smith
speeding tickets.
Jr. slipped.
They calculate
He's
the
so good.
fines based on annual income. The fines are going to go way up. He's making a lot of money now.
That is very nice. He's a much better ball handler than the guy.
I feel you, bro, but it's Frank Nikita. My sources have been correct so far. We got to take in Frank
How about
Nikita.
another wild pick, Channing Frye, who also has a quick release. He has done a really good job over his career, knocking down three-point shots at a high clip at 39%. So I like this marketing to Channing Frye.
I got a reliable source on Twitter. So they're letting me know the picks before they happen. So I'm gonna tell you right now, it's gonna be Frank Nikita's going to the Knicks.
Headed to Minnesota, and so now the team on the clock.
And after that, I'm not sure, but I'll tell you right now.
Knicks with the 8th overall pick, and man, oh man, have they been full of headlines in a season of drama for a team that really hasn't played very well. Derrick Rose had a little disappearing act. Phil Jackson took to Twitter about Carmelo Oakley rumbling all over the place. Looking Noah.
Yo, Malik Monk fell in the draft as well. That's crazy. Malik Monk and Dennis Smith Jr. have fallen, man. Yo, Dallas is going to be lucky to land one.
Porzingis blew off the exit meeting, which has irritated Phil and led to the declaration.
My sources aren't telling me yet, but I think Frank Nikita will be the pick. For sure.
Deal came
For
along.
sure.
All of the back pages here in New York for the last few days have been just excoriating Jackson over this and wondering whether the Knicks, in fact, know exactly what they're doing at the moment as they wait to see what they will do, no matter what, how things can change in 2 years. Remember at the top of the show tonight, we showed
the Knicks are taking Frank Nikita. Sorry to tell you this.
There he is right there when they selected Porzingis.
Well, it's not official till it happens. I got good sources. I got good sources, guys.
Nothing's changed. The Knicks are irrelevant. They're as irrelevant now as they were when they chose Porzingis, which is not a comment on Porzingis. It's a comment on
that means that good players might slip all the way to the 27th pick. We'll see what happens. Sometimes these draft workouts, teams put too much into that, too much emphasis into workouts. Actually, good players start slipping, which I don't know why.
We don't believe you're crying tonight. James Dolan, we have a concert going on right now.
That's right. He's playing one of the straight shots band up in playing with the straight shots tonight?
Must be nice to have the fourth number one team in the NBA.
Our buddy Rich Eisen pointed that out to me earlier today. Wouldn't be around, and some or Jay Williams said
Yeah, Frank is one of the
nodding off some of the draft workouts, and there hasn't been a lot of success. So
I'll tell you one thing about Phil. He likes to draft foreigners a lot. Back at the Lakers, they drafted Sasha Vujacic. Even though Phil was in the gym, but he had a lot of input. They drafted Slava Mavdenko. They drafted all these. They traded for Vladimir Radmanovic, so he likes his foreign type players.
Drafted Porzingis and everybody was happy. Now the Knicks, as you guys have mentioned, are right back where we started.
There goes.
And so the Knicks with the 8th overall pick. Let's see what
Frank
kind of
Nikita
reaction
coming up.
we get here in Brooklyn.
So far, my sources are right.
Next pick.
There goes Frank Nikita. I know the future.
With the 8th pick in the 2017 NBA Draft, the New York Knicks select Frank Ntilikina.
I'm gonna stand up and take a bow, guys. I'm a dab on him. I'm swinging. I'm playing off. No, for real. Yo, I told you guys, Frank Nikita. That's your guy. That's your guy. Yo, that's crazy. Dennis Smith slipped all the way to number 9, and then that means I can't believe it. Malik Monk's coming over. He could have been a top 5 player easily.
To get back for a decisive game 5 in the playoffs.
Hey, Knick fans, don't get mad because of Frank till y'all see him play.
Because they took it all the way all the time.
Yo, hey guys, don't get mad, Knicks fans, because y'all haven't seen him play. He could be a star just like Porzingis. Give him a chance. You know? But I called it, guys. I told you guys 2 picks ago. Frank Nikita is your pick. Let's go. That's sad. Don't bull, guys. Don't bull.
Averaged about 15 points, 4 assists per game. Got some weight to him and not much of a high.
Is that better, guys?
On Adam Silver. Here is Frank Ntilikina.
Yeah, Frank Nikita, bro. But hey, I gotta tell you, I can't believe Dennis Smith slipped this far. I hope he pans out for the Knicks, man. My second favorite team for sure. I hope he pans out. Oh my God, yo, my sources are telling me that the Dallas Mavericks selected Dennis Smith. They got themselves a hell of a guard. Dennis Smith is going to Dallas. That's a great pickup for them. I don't know much about this kid, Frank. That's why I'm not giving you the recap. It was my bad, bro. But I didn't really see him play or nothing, so I don't know. He looks athletic. And he's lanky, so we'll see what happens. I feel bad I can't give Lou the recap. Can't give my boy Lou the recap. Yes, sir. My sources are on Twitter. You're right, Rick. Hell yeah. That's number 1 place. There you go. Hey, you probably have the same sources I do, man. They're giving away the picks, 2 picks ahead. So Dennis Smith Jr. just went to the Dallas Mavericks. Yeah, it makes sense, Blue. That's sad. But hey, it's a tradition. Here's the thing: the Knicks want their team to get better, guys. You guys have to understand the passion. It's not that they hate the player; it's just that they really want their team to get better, and they feel like they know what. Huh? They don't know, but they were right about Steph Curry. They booed Jordan Hill. They were right about that. They were wrong about Porzingis, but that's like once in a lifetime. And then Dennis Smith is just so good, guys. I can't believe he's gonna get taken by the Mavericks at number 9. That's crazy. The Mavericks, they got a steal in this draft. First steal of the draft was to Dallas. They should not be picking any of these guys. They should have got like Markinen or something, or Markinen. I hate Dallas because of Mark Cuban, man. Mark Cuban's a dude. Always hating on my Lakers. I can't believe they got Dennis Smith. I'm not happy about that. I wanted him on the Knicks.
I think he's going to be a solid starter in the league. Don't get me wrong, I don't see all-star yet.
We'll see what happens, though. These picks are kind of going by fast.
Here's the big thing. He's in a league that produces really good NBA players. The French Pro A League, Tony Parker, Nick Batum, Rudy Gobert, of course, Diao. If you put him in college, he's averaging 18 a game. But he's a role player and starter on a really good French team.
Yeah, we're going back to the playoffs. LeVar said it. You know, he's going to speak it into existence. He's a prophet. But we got to follow LeVar now, man. Frank Nikita. I don't know about him, guys. He has a 14% chance, Lou, to be an all-star, according to ESPN.
I think the best teams in France and Europe would annihilate the best college teams. I do.
Where are my ZL2s? Hey man, I said I'm gonna get the ZL2s 5 years later when they're on sale at Ross. Alright, I can't afford no damn ZL2s, bro. Come on, Kevin King, you're killing me, bro. I'm gonna cop my baby pair too. I'm gonna wait till they go on sale on Payless. I'm just
like a dream come true, so to me it was really important to be
Frank Nikita. That's a cool ass name, though. Frank Nikita.
To be in the US, enjoying the process with my family is really important.
You got to spend a few days here in New York City. Tell me, what do you know about the New York Knicks?
Definitely.
Let's see what my sources tell me now. Who's going next? Well, we already know about Dennis Smith. Can we get a? Can we get a chance? Nothing so far for the next pick. So.
Speaking of championships, you're going to try and win one tomorrow. Tell fans.
Shout out to the Knicks, man. Hopefully they improve too.
24 hours.
I want to see the Knicks do good. I want to see them back in the playoffs.
Actually, I have to go back to my city back in France tonight, 2 a.m. I have a flight.
It's from France.
We're trying to get the championship tomorrow night, game 5.
The next Tony Parker?
So, a little bit crazy, but that's what we play for.
Frank, congratulations and good luck. Safe travels. Reese.
Safe travels indeed, Allison, as the Dallas Mavericks about to make their selection.
Malik Monk headed to the Kings. That's crazy, yo. The Kings. The Kings so far are the biggest winners in the draft. They're about to come up with Aaron Fox and Malik Monk. Those backcourt teammates.
With the 9th pick in the 2017 NBA Draft,
Dennis Smith Jr.
the Dallas Mavericks select Dennis Smith Jr.
What a steal.
from North Carolina State University.
What a steal. This kid, I've seen him beat an all-star. Remember, guys, he'll be here on the tape. Rewinding, go back, you know. This kid is going to be one of the biggest steals of the draft. But I can't believe Malik Monk goes to the Kings. Yo, so far, I gotta tip my hat to the Kings. So the Kings are about to get that Kentucky connection. They played in Kentucky together. Malik Monk and De'Aaron Fox. To go with that other Kentucky connection and Willie Cauley-Stein, that's crazy, man. John Calipari should just take over the Kings as a head coach.
Very cool that Mark Godfrey is there with Dennis Smith Jr. He's a physically imposing guard that's got a 48-inch vertical. He is beyond strong and explosive. He can get to the
They might as well move to Kentucky.
trying to guard a volleyball going downhill. He's the first player since John Wall in college, the first freshman to average 15 points, 6 assists, and 1.5 steals.
The Kings traded the pick.
A focused defender. That's the
Whoa,
one.
never mind, yo.
He does get
ready. They traded the pick
but he
for
gives up a lot of buckets. He doesn't always play hard
Trade
on
number
defense.
to Portland for number 15 and 20. Oh, wow. That's crazy. No.
But he does have NBA range.
I would have took that. Well, you're right. They actually do have Buddy Hill. I totally forgot they had Buddy Hill. I got excited a little bit. You know, I jumped ahead and got excited, but they do have Buddy Hill. I stay forgetting that he's there. So this makes sense. That makes sense. Damn. Portland didn't even take. Yo, so that means that that means Malik Monk is still on the board. If I'm the Lakers, I'm trying to package my 2 picks to move up the table. I will take Malik Monk and on the board. Oh my goodness. The Sacramento Kings traded their pick for number 15 and 20, which is smart because I totally forgot about Buddy Hield. I had a brain freeze right there, but that's great. That's a good trade for them. They get 2 more picks out of that.
But now you have your sights on a different award. NBA Rookie of the Year is what you said you want to achieve.
Things are happening, guys.
How do you go about doing that?
By doing the same thing that I did last
Things are
year,
happening.
continuing to work hard.
So with the 10th pick,
controlling what I can
the
control.
Portland Trail Blazers take that
And
guy
with
out,
so
that
many
big man.
talented point guards,
What's
what
his
do you
name?
think you did to separate yourself
Jay.
from it?
I just went out and competed every chance I had. The numbers speak for themselves, but I just got to focus on being the best Dennis Smith Jr. I can.
Did this night go as you expected it?
It did. It's all God's plan.
All right, Dennis, thank you so much.
Zach Collins.
Congratulations.
All right, with the number 10 pick.
All right, Allison.
With the number 10 pick, Portland.
Time in the top 10.
All right, so the Kings traded their pick, the top 10 pick, to Portland for number 15 and 20, and Portland is about to take Portland is about to take, what's his name? Yeah, I forgot his name again. Yeah, I'm not good with people's names. Zach Collins. Portland's about to take Zach Collins. That makes sense. So they needed a big, yeah, they traded. So Portland gets Zach Collins, and Sacramento gets number 15th and 20th picks. So they traded back into the draft. Interesting. A lot of stuff's happening, guys. If you're a diehard NBA fan, you're loving it. If you're just a casual fan, you're probably bored. But I'm a diehard, guys. I'm loving everything. I'm loving it all. Give me some more trades. Give me some more trades. The more the merrier.
They're the strongest. You don't talk about this to anyone ever.
Whatever you want to tell.
August 4th.
Will the Lakers make a trade to try to move up? Will we package both of our picks and try to get? Yo, if I'm the Lakers, I am trying hard as hell to trade up, move up, maybe give up like an expiring contract with our 2 picks to move up and try to get Malik Monk. That's such a great pick right there. He's a scorer, guys, and he would instantly replace what D'Angelo Russell minus a pass. Come on, Magic, work your magic, man. We need to be making this trade. Malik Monk slipped out of the top 10. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it, guys. Deep. That's how deep this draft is, though.
It's the foundation of the enterprise. We are Spectrum Enterprise.
Yeah, Collins is a good little post player, man. I like him.
Services
He shoots the mid-range. Very, very talented.
Our nation
Very talented. I agree. Peak.
It's
Yep.
It's designed to meet your company's
Yeah, we have to. We have
what you need. And now it's more accessible than ever before. Our cloud services provide the IT infrastructure you need.
No, they're not. Malik Monk is not going to the Kings. The Kings traded away the 10th pick, Jose.
Solution for the job.
Malik Monk is off the table for
So your clients, customers, and employees can rely on you. And you can keep doing your thing. Because that thing you do every day, it matters. Spectrum Enterprise.
Crazy, yo. So far, the draft has been amazing. The Kings just traded the pick to Portland, so they're picking for Portland right now. And they're taking Zach Collins.
Sacramento Kings are on the clock right now. We're waiting just on their selection. If you just happen to be joining us, this is the biggest trade of the night. And until it comes through the league officially, and the trade department is still technically turned a proposed trade, so this is what's going to happen. Bulls are going to get Zach Levine, Chris Dunn, and number 7 pick, which was Lowry Martin out of Arizona, in exchange for Jimmy Butler. All of that young talent in Minnesota, now they've got a veteran leader. Tom Thibodeau, of course, very familiar with Butler from Thibodeau's time.
I actually think this was a good move for them. They could have selected Monk, but then they have high hopes for Buddy Hield, so they actually got 2 more picks. That's not bad. It's a deep draft, guys. They moved back, but they still get a good prospect for 2.
First round, 15 and 20. They're swapping with
Yes.
Sacramento here to move up, and they're going to take Zach.
See that? That's my trade. I just announced it to you guys, so. If you guys don't have Twitter, get it, guys. Follow me on Twitter, @Dan the Lakers fan. I try to bring you guys the news first, man.
All right, Jeff, so
Good trade, though. Good trade.
But the Kings still technically on the clock. Adam Silver is about to step to the podium and announce
Let's see what happens.
the Kings will
Zach Collins coming up.
will be on his way to Portland.
With the 10th pick in the 2017 NBA Draft, the Sacramento Kings select Zach Collins from Gonzaga University.
Zach Collins was instrumental in Gonzaga from a terrific run all the way to the national championship game, which they lost to North Carolina.
Yo, Stephen A. Smith is so upset at the Knicks right now. Look at his mom. He looks just like his mom. Stephen A. Smith is livid with the New York Knicks. I can't wait to see what he says on First Take tomorrow. It's going to be interesting. I feel bad for the Knicks fans. I feel like they never get what they want. So that one draft where Steph Curry was drafted, I think it was 2007 or 2008, they wanted Curry. They knew he was going to be a superstar. He got picked by the Warriors, 1 pick before them. You know? In this draft, they wanted Dennis Smith Jr. Nope, they passed on him for Frank Nikita. I hope he pans out. I feel bad for Knicks fans. They always get him. And then their owner's in a bar somewhere doing blues or something like that. It's weird, man. So that franchise, the NBA should step in and force them to sell it because those fans don't deserve that. That's crazy.
He's a competitor. He's a Mark Few would put it, he's a gamer. He doesn't take a back seat to anybody. And I think
that's a good pick for Portland. They've been missing a stretch four who can play defense, rebound, do a little bit of everything since the Marcus out.
But when he goes into the NBA, he's got all the tools to be an outstanding NBA player long term.
He's more athletic in this time, but if you say foul wrong, and physical play, how about this guy out of Notre Dame who played for the Detroit Pistons? Gino Ambier, who before his time was actually shooting threes and spreading the floor, winning championships with the bad boy Pistons.
If Dwayne Bacon slides to us, that's a steal. That's a steal, guys.
I really like the Portland Trail Blazers being able to stick.
Bill Ambier went to Palisades High School. He's felt that fish.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what happens next. Malik Monk gonna go right here.
Collins is the first one and done in Gonzaga history, the second Zag to go in the top 10, but there's even more ethereal realm that he's joining in a final 4 games.
So far, my sources are dry, guys. I don't know who his pick next, but most likely it's gonna be Malik Monk.
Zach Collins did against South Carolina this year. Anthony Davis and Danny Manning are the other two to be able to do that. Zach Collins, a top 10 pick, on his way to Portland, so Sacramento made the pick. He's with Allison Willie.
Thank you, Reese. Second.
I would do that. That's a good. If we could get Bell and Mason, I'd be so happy with that.
Go from not starting a single game in your 1 year with the Zags to being a lottery pick in the NBA.
I have no idea.
You're wearing the wrong hat, buddy.
Just playing behind.
They shouldn't even make them wear the hats. They know they got traded.
You know,
come on now.
Having the type of trust that the coaches had in me the whole time, and you know, to go in and play those small minutes and produce in those small minutes. You know, I gotta, attribute that to staying in the gym and working on things that I couldn't necessarily show in every single game. But I know when I got a good opportunity, I go out.
Yo, according to Robin Magic, the second workout with Lonzo is what sealed his fate, guys. Supposedly getting pressed, so I'm excited to see what he does in Summer League. I'm so hyped. Yo, if TJ Lee falls all the way to us, guys, I'd be so hyped to pair him up with his teammate. Oh my god. Charlotte Hornets. This is going to be interesting. What do they need? They have Kemba Walker. They just traded for Dwight. I think Malik Monk could go there. I can see it. I can see it. Malik Monk and Kemba Walker would be fired. And they like athletic guards, so you definitely see Malik Monk being a Charlotte Hornets. Damn. It's getting interesting, guys. Some guys are slipping. I did not think Malik Monk would slide all the way to 11. Man, I kind of feel bad for him. He's a great young player. One of my favorite in college. Yep. Hornets take Malik Monk. It's official. Charlotte Hornets have just taken Malik Monk. That's a great pickup for them to pair him up in the backcourt with Kemba Walker, and you have an explosion right there. Crazy. That's nuts. Malik Monk, Kemba Walker. I don't know about Dwight, but Dwight's trash. But I mean, they're looking all right. The East is weak.
Unbelievable. Miller has just signed with San Jose. The Sabres really dropped the ball on this one.
There it goes. I'm still waiting for that Paul George trade. I hope we get him and not the Boston Celtics. That's what I'm waiting on.
countdown will all stream live.
What a steal by Charlotte. They're lucky to get Monk. He's a top 7 player for sure. They're so lucky.
The Charlotte Hornets will make
TJ Leaf is projected to go around the 15, 16, 17.
games last year with some scoring help from Kemba Walker, I would assume.
Absolutely. Maybe Coach Cal will be celebrating after this thing. For somebody in the backcourt, as you mentioned, with Kemba Walker, that can immediately get you buckets, some high-scoring bar.
Yes, Malik Monk, you guys
double them.
I wouldn't have expected Malik Monk to fall down to 11. But
That's crazy.
If they do take him,
I can't believe
that's a good get at 11.
He's the best backcourt shooter you believe in this draft.
I think he's best shooter, period. The closest thing to shooting.
Man, Malik Monk is going to play for Jordan.
I think Monk is the best shooter in the draft.
So what about the drawbacks for Malik Monk?
He's not a big shooting guard, although he played point guard in high school, and he's not overly long or anything like that, and he doesn't really play defensively or on the glass to his athleticism, and that's a little concerning. He's a big time athlete.
Oh,
Let's see what the Hornets do. The Hornets who did make the playoffs last year finished 10 games under 500. See what kind of help they can get. For Kemba puts them in the deal for Dwight Howard.
Luke Kennard's going to Detroit, guys. Luke Kennard is going to Detroit. So the Lakers did talk about acquiring that pick. Maybe we can jump in there and snatch it. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But Luke Kennard is going to Detroit, to the Pistons.
The second Wildcat to go in.
I will try to trade for him.
Malik Monk was the SEC
Possible.
Freshman of the Year and won the Jerry West Shooting Guard of the Year award as well. Averaged nearly 20 points per game. Kentucky history, only Jamal has scored more than that as a freshman. He averaged just a tick more than 20 points per game. This is a guy who likes to spend his time going running and hunting and fishing. Hit from Arkansas to left his home state to go play for the Wildcats and had a terrific year. Comes from an athletic family. His brother Marcus was a wide receiver on Arkansas' football team and also played basketball at Arkansas. Being drafted by the Bears.
Welcome, brother.
Played some football overseas, and we sort of guided Malik along this path, and now it culminates with him being the 11th pick in the draft for Charlotte.
By far the best squirrel hunter in the draft. Some of my good stuff trying to stall for you. But Malik Monk is a big-time shooter. The best shooter in the draft, he takes big ones. 4 times this season he scored over 30 points. He had 48 against North Carolina. An excellent pull-up jump shooter. Big-time athlete. He's comfortable shooting off the bounce.
Man, Malik Monk is underrated, guys. He's super athletic. He can shoot. He needs to work on his defense, but he's really good. I'm kind of. If the Kings wouldn't have traded DeMarcus for Buddy Hield, they would have took him for sure, and that would have been insane with De'Aaron Fox and him already know each other. So.
But he was fifth in BCS conferences.
I feel you on that, Falcons fan. I love watching them lose too after they stole that ring from Kobe and the Lakers were out.
I think he can be a really good defender on the ball, but he doesn't get a lot of steals or deflections, and he doesn't rebound to the level of ridiculous athleticism. But he is a really, really good player that can play point.
Get buckets and flurries. And my good friend Bill Simmons and I talk about this all of the time. Heat check players, like Lord Williams, for example, who's now playing for the Houston Rockets. They can get it off the foul.
I hope Bam Adebayo is still there. He makes such a great backup center. Him and Brook Lopez will lock down the paint. You know, I would love it. Yeah, Bam is Dwight Howard 2.0 minus the stupid, goofiness. You can't take the game serious. So I'll take Bam over Dwight any day. Same kind of athleticism, similar type of player. I'll take it. I also like Jordan Bell. It's another guy, especially with Trey Julius. Jordan Bell's going to be looking really nice. He might end up earning a lot of minutes. So.
Malik, I have to ask you, what's your reaction to going 11th in this draft?
Shorter than I thought, but you never know in this situation, so I'm just thankful, praying for the best situation, and hopefully this is it.
We know you can score. You had 4
Celtics select Luke Kennard.
Kentucky freshman.
It's
How do you
official.
think that'll translate in the NBA?
Versatile, I think I can score on all 3 levels, and I can shoot the ball pretty good, so I think that'll immediately.
Charlotte has a rather famous daughter. Have you gotten a chance to meet Michael Jordan?
Oh yeah, earlier in the week, I did a Skype call with him. They wanted to meet me.
Zubac, yeah. I'll tell you one thing about Zubac he still needs to learn is how to lock down the paint. Sometimes it's a little bit sloppy, but Zubac is the future once Brook Lopez leaves. By the way, he might even take over the reins earlier because Brook is a little bit injury prone. So I like Caleb swinging too, but for the new style we're about to be running up and down the court, he needs to get in shape. But I wouldn't mind if we take him. That'd be a good pick for us.
So right now, after Charlotte makes that pick up Malik Monk, the Detroit Pistons are now on the clock, and the Pistons Detroit basketball. What was that again? Detroit basketball. And now the question is, what is Detroit basketball going to do? We know they're moving downtown to a new arena next year. Andre Drummond, with 14 rebounds per game, that second in the NBA, tied there with DeAndre Jordan behind the Sean Whiteside. But they missed the playoffs 7 times in the last 8 seasons. What we think, perhaps they need a shooting guard.
I don't know a lot about Detroit. I didn't catch a lot of their games, but I heard they were trying to trade Andre Drummond and Reggie Jackson. So I'd be curious to see what the market would offer for those kind of players. They're like C-tier star players, you know, like guys that might crack an all-star game once or twice in their career in the East. But they're nothing I would like to trade for, honestly. Luke Kennard coming up.
With the 12th pick.
Oh. Are we hearing something? What's going on?
With the 12th pick in the 2017
he's got interrupted.
NBA draft, the Detroit Pistons select Luke Kennard from Duke University.
Luke Kennard, a gifted scorer, played a couple of years at Duke, averaged a little over 19 points per game. This guy is a crafty player. He's ambidextrous. He was a quarterback in high school and threw the ball right-handed, naturally right-handed, but dad made him dribble home a few blocks.
Yeah, that silence was weird. It sounded like a trade went down or something, but I guess he was just upset because they were talking over him or whatever, you know. You know, these rich people, they have all kinds of issues where they feel disrespected. Come on, dude.
He's an excellent shooter. He's got the best footwork in the draft. When he puts the ball in the deck, he's got deep range. You mentioned he's a natural righty that shoots lefty, but he doesn't have a dominant foot.
See who's next. Let's see who's next.
Pivot, keep defenders off balance. His footwork is absolutely impeccable. And he can shoot over the top of people, get around them. And with that range, he's not going to set up a
He's by the door. He's by the door.
He's a competitor. He's fixed his nose there. He rebounds at a really good rate.
I can see that pick of people. I can see that. I can see Bell and him getting drafted at 27-28 because we're really trying to improve our defense, you know. I can see we're trying to build a defensive identity that's going to be able to run up and down the court and score fast-paced basketball. I can see that. That would be 2 great picks right there.
In 19 20-point games last season, you see Luke Kennard coming up to shake hands.
Yeah, Detroit got a good one right there in Kennard.
He's not.
Yeah, help him stretch the floor really well. I like him.
He is a really good athlete. He's got exceptional hand-eye.
He's an athlete in the old school way. Like athlete now means trying to jump. He used to be able to be, you were skilled and you could play a lot of different sports, do a lot of different things. That's him. That's what he can do. Well, it'd be enough to lead.
Adrian Wojnarowski, I follow him, bro. I got him right here. I got Wojnarowski. He's tweeting out everything. I also got a couple of other guys I follow. Tweeting out everything before I have it. Good looking out.
But one of the more unique things I saw about him is a 6'6" player with a 6'5" wingspan. I didn't know that existed for an NBA basketball player, but I know.
Okay, Utah just made a deal with Denver for the 13th pick, and they're going to select Donovan Mitchell. That's crazy. That's a good pick right there. Good defensive guard, man. I like Donovan Mitchell.
All right, Luke, you're coming off a sophomore year at Duke where you really had a breakout season. What made this the right time for you to enter the NBA?
Yeah, I mean, it was a tough choice to leave Duke.
Donovan Mitchell's going to Utah.
And, you know, I trusted the people I surrounded.
A lot of trades so far, man. I'm excited.
Coaches and parents.
It's been a good draft so far. Last year was boring as hell.
They told me it was a good opportunity.
Other than the Brandon Ingram pick after that, it got boring.
Since I had a pretty good year, you know, I thought it was a good year.
What do you think you did since the season ended, working out for teams that really impressed scouts?
you know, just showing more other than I'm just a shooter. I mean, some people think that I can be just a shooter, but you know, just showing my playmaking ability.
If you guys think about it, Magic Johnson is kind of trying to rebuild the image of the Showtime Lakers. Look, you got Lonzo Ball running the point like Magic. We're gonna have Brandon Ingram at the wing like James Worthy. And they just traded for Brook Lopez, kind of like Kareem. I'm not trying to compare them, saying they're that good, but I'm saying kind of, you know, that play style. We're gonna be that running gun team. We're gonna be super excited to watch, man. Luke Walton's offense is gonna be fun to watch next season, and if we get Paul George, even better.
All right, breaks things down. He's at the bottom of the screen. There's still room for him.
Trey Lyles in the 24th game. Man, they traded Trey Lyles already, huh? That's crazy.
Now, this is a simple scenario that Luke Kennard is going to see as he has taller guys that are a lot taller and close down on him. This is a crack situation. What a crack situation means, instead of trying to be elusive,
It was a good trade for them. I like Mitchell.
To jump directly into him because the defender is outside
like
on
Donovan
speed,
Mitchell.
on angle. I mean, that's a quick three-point play, but once again, his ability to put the ball down.
Trey Lyles was a good young piece too,
Another
though.
situation, boom.
But again, you got to give something to get it. Always.
Man down. Next step for Luke.
Can't be mad.
Luke Kennard, next level, taller guy, taller wingspan. Don't need to put the ball down the ground. Quick jump shot, but still showing you his versatility, showing that skill set, putting the ball down the ground, creating space. And then the last play.
Yeah, Clarkson or Byron's got a good comparison.
Right
I can see that. There you go.
That is a quick jump shot. He does not need to waste time, but you like the fact that Luke Kennard can put somebody on his head, even a bigger guy.
Yeah, we're about to be on the 13th pick. Denver just traded it, though.
Over a bigger player finds ways to finish in the lane. Luke Kennard's skill set is not just shooting, but his ability to put the ball down the ground, make plays with the dribble, and something that makes him an exceptional player. But as his game becomes
Yeah, there you go.
Look out.
Cooper, David Noel. There you go. Good comparison, guys. Larry Nance Jr. is going to be our Kurt Rambis. You know, he's a scrappy one, but he's better, of course. I'm just saying. Just making a comparison, analogy.
With the 13th pick in the 2017 NBA Draft, the Denver Nuggets select Donovan Mitchell from the University of
So the Nuggets have Donovan Mitchell to that already crowded backcourt. Now we saw him at the draft combine show off his athleticism. He led all the combine participants with a standing vertical 36.5 inches. Three-quarter court sprint just over 3 seconds. Now, I mentioned that crowded backcourt in Denver. Jeff Goodman on Donovan Mitchell's going to put on the Nuggets cap. Is he going to keep it for the long haul?
He's way more athletic and way better, but I'm just saying he's going to be that guy who gets down and dirty. He's the glue guy. And that's what Kurt Rambis was. But I have him way higher too, of course. Larry Nance.
And young forward Trey Lyles.
So there you go. I guess that explains why Denver will help itself by getting another front court player perhaps. They already have issues in terms of finding playing time for all the guards they have there. And Donovan Mitchell will be
Yes, sir.
got a terrific season for Rick Pitino at Louisville, averaging over 15.5 points per game, giving 3 assists, about 5 all ACC defensive selection as well, Jake.
Quinn Snyder is going to get an athletic combo guard that is great in transition. He's really another good finisher that can absolutely fly, and especially up to 2 feet. He's not.
It's going to be a long time until we get to our draft.
But that 6'10" wingspan.
Zubak or Kareem. This guy, look.
Gets downhill. Decent.
Yeah, Adrian Wojnarowski, man, he's the best, bro. I've been following him since like 2010. He's always dropping Woj bombs. He's the first one. I don't know how he gets to the news first, though. That's my dream. I want to be like him. I want to be able to drop the news first on YouTube.
Also, an excellent baseball pitcher. Had an 85-mile-an-hour fastball in high school. So his dad works.
We still got a lot of good draft prospects, guys. Still on the board. We still got TJ Leaf on the board. Still got so many good players.
And he'll be able to try to shoot the long ball some once he gets to Utah. Donovan Mitchell with Allison Williams.
And Reese, he just said to me, I didn't know I was going to Utah. So you are going to the Jazz. What's your reaction to that?
Oh man, I'm excited. Love that organization. They're my first workout. Love everything about them. I'm excited. I'm sorry. I'm lost for words, man.
That's all right. It is a proposed trade, and I want to ask you a little bit the emotions.
Let me
right
plug
now.
in
I
my
saw you at
laptop,
the table
fellas.
with your hands clasped and your
About
head
to
down.
die.
What's going through your mind as Adam Silver got ready to make that announcement?
I told my agent when the process started not to tell me who I was getting picked to, and saw him talk to my mom and my other agent, and then I just kind of realized at that point that this is it. And man, I'm just so happy.
Lonzo is the next Jake kid, y'all. I'll take it, bro. If Lonzo can even be like 3/4 of what Jason Kidd was, I'll be so happy with that.
Thank you, Donovan. Congratulations.
So shout out Credits Country Day School, Brewster Academy, and Louisville University.
And Nuwaba is way more of a Cooper than JC is. Nuwaba is a lockdown defender. I compare him to like a modern day Tony Allen. But more athletic, of course. Actually, Tony in his prime was pretty athletic, so that's the perfect comparison. If he can reach his prime, I think he'll be like Tony Allen, and that's a great player. Because Tony can change some games. You know? He can lock down some pretty good guards and leagues.
That pick was announced. Donovan Mitchell is going to be part of a trade. It's the proposed trade that I mentioned earlier in the broadcast.
Correction.
Every trade is
Correction.
has to have all
Lonzo is nowhere near Jason Kidd yet. That's our hope. That's a ceiling to us. You know, we hope he gets there. We're not saying he will be there, that for sure, but we hope.
To Donovan Mitchell, so we're headed toward the last pick of the lottery, the Miami Heat, sitting on the clock with the 14th.
Oh no, guys, we got our first upset. The Miami Heat are about to select Bam Adebayo. God, I was hoping he fell. Damn, I guess he must have did really good in their draft workout because they're reaching for him. He was projected to go around 19, 20. Damn, Bam is gone, guys. That's one. That's one of our guys. Damn, that sucks. I was really hoping for Bam Adebayo as a backup center. You know, just in case Lopez got injured or whatever. Oh man. Yo, why would the Heat draft Bam? They already have, unless they're planning on trading what's his face. I guess they might need a backup.
Team back in the tips. It's going to make them better. Then I'm trying to look at this reason. Zach LaVine, we don't know what the league situation is.
So what up, Mr. Macias? How you doing, bro? Welcome aboard. I can't believe the Heat got Bam, man. That was our guy. I was really hoping for Bam. He's gone, bro. Peekaboo. The Miami Heat are about to select him on Twitter.
Getting something reasonable to rebuild with and playing and practicing every day with Rondo and Dwayne Wade.
Bam is gone. Just like that. Just like Bam.
This is my first reaction. And I also told this is probably the best offer the Bulls got. For Jimmy Butler and all these offers.
The Timberwolves are trying to trade Ricky Rubio to find a new point guard?
I don't think it's good enough. It really helps the Minnesota Timberwolves. You mentioned a top tier player in the league. Now it's solidified.
New point guard for the Timberwolves.
Catapults them as a young team that's on the rise in the league.
Okay, Minnesota wins that, but were the Bulls in a situation when they needed to just go for a full rebuild anyway? The only way to get started was to move Jimmy Butler?
Not necessarily because he's still under contract. That's the whole thing. That's not necessarily a rush to make a move. There are a lot of multiple
He's going to the Heat, guys.
out there that are all-star caliber being talked about in trades, including Jimmy Butler. I am just shocked.
I don't know who you are, Michael.
All-star caliber.
Enlighten me.
Return. But I love LaVine. I think Market is going to be a player. I really like Dunn. But Jimmy Butler's right now.
Well, you like those three guys. You love Jimmy Butler. And a year ago,
damn, that's crazy. They reached for Bam. They really reached for Bam. That's crazy.
That was a direct analogy. We don't want to be in a situation where all we're doing is drafting.
He must have been really good in his draft workouts. I heard he was hitting mid-range jump shots and everything.
They were not about that process.
I heard he could do a lot more than what he showed in Kentucky. And that's what tends to happen in Kentucky. Their players always pan out in the NBA. You know.
Okay, so the Heat now on the clock, looking at the 14th overall pick. Now, Miami, their first half of the season was nothing short of disastrous. They were 11-30 in the first 45 games. But then in the second
It would have been fun to
half
say, you know, Lonzo to Bam. You know, that would have been.
they won 30 of the last 41 games. Thus missed the playoffs and had the best Eastern Conference record during that span.
Yep.
Now, what kind
King
of
selecting
does
Justin
Miami
Jackson.
need
I've
if
seen
they're
that.
going to take that next step? And become an even bigger force in the East. Here's Adam Silver.
But I expected him to go in the top.
With the 14th pick of the 2017
Yeah, buddy, we got Lonzo, man. He's on the squad now.
Select Bam Adebayo from the University of Kentucky.
A third Wildcat comes off the board in the lottery portion of the draft. Bam Adebayo, a 7'3" wingspan.
Whoa, the Jazz are exploring trading for Ricky Rubio. That's crazy. So many trades, guys. I wonder what the Jazz could get. Have to give up for Ricky.
Decided it would be a good idea to flip over
I've been there. I thought it was smart for me to put my fingertip in a socket that didn't have a light bulb in it.
Is that where that red suit came from?
Yes, indeed.
Damn, the Kings are about to take Justin Jackson. That's another great pickup for the Kings. That's crazy.
A single-wide trailer in the state of North Carolina. His mom, Marilyn, walked her job, made sure that Bam had what he needed. They thought now he's going to have an opportunity to give back. He is a high-energy player, explosive dunk rate, more dunks in the season Kentucky than Anthony Davis did.
Well, and he dunks on the way up. I mean, his dunks were powerful. And don't think I didn't notice that you gave
hey,
7-3 lead.
Sacramento Kings are having a good draft.
I'm sorry.
They just got Justin Jackson. That kid's good.
He's powerful, he's physical, he's tough. He's got really good hands and excellent feet. So when he sets a screen, the guy he's screening stays screened. And then he rolls to the basket. He can throw it up to him, and he powerfully dunks that thing through. He dunks
guys.
Everything he does is basically around the basket in college. Was more of a limited jump shooter and shot.
Good news.
His head a little bit.
Good news, guys. For right now, the Boston Celtics and the Indiana Pacers trade talks for Paul George have stalled. So let's just hope that it doesn't get done for them. I'm praying it doesn't happen.
White Howard type body, he's done.
He's going to a team that's going to develop him. Pat Riley with the finger is supposed to develop it. You put him alongside Whiteside. Saw how he's grown as a player. I really like him for the Miami Heat in the Eastern Conference. We're using a format.
I hope Magic doesn't fold and give them something a little extra.
Perry's been busy celebrating. Bam Adebayo has been going up many drafts.
We gotta stand firm, man. Even if we gotta wait a year to get my man.
Bam, we just had a look at Coach Cal there. What
See
did
what
he
happens.
say to encourage you to enter the NBA draft?
Never doubt myself. You know, he always told me, stay positive, everything gonna work out.
Draft stocks seem to take a bit of a late surge. What do you think you did to really increase your value to the team?
I improved my shoot. You know, everybody thought I couldn't shoot, and I got into the workouts. Now, you know, they were shocked.
How do you feel about taking
JC Randall 28 for Pete, Paul George. I have a feeling that's what they're trying to hold out for, guys. I think they're trying to get that extra piece. I don't know. I don't know if I do it. I'm like on the fence. I just don't want Paul George to go to the Celtics, man. JC Randall 27 and 28 for Paul George. Would you guys do that? Just to make sure we secure Paul George? I don't know, man. That's too much. Yeah, man, I'm nervous. I'm nervous, guys. A trade's gonna go down tonight, I have a feeling. I feel you on that. I'm right there with you, Adam. I don't want to give up a lot of assets neither, but I do feel like Jordan Clarkson is more replaceable as a combo guard than Julius is. It would hurt me more to see Julius. But honestly, they can both be replaced. I mean, Clarkson can get replaced by a draft pick here, maybe a Dwayne Bacon or something like that. And Julius can get replaced by Larry Nance right off the bat. And as a backup, we could have Thomas Robinson. Or if we draft that one kid, Jordan Bell, that will work. And if that's what it takes to get the trade done, I don't know. I'm 50-50 on that. But it's just hard to give up a lot knowing that Indiana has no leverage. But Boston is kind of complicating things for us because they're actually trying to land Paul George. They might give up a little bit more than us. So I don't know if I'll do it, guys. I don't know if I'll do it. DJ Wilson's up there as well. Ivan Rabb is still up there, man. What's gonna go down? I don't know. We don't know that for sure, Michael. I mean, his body looks great, but his mind has to be intact as well in order for everything to, we hope that he is on a contract here, so most likely, yes, he will have a good season, but we hope he has a great season. I'd much rather keep Randall than Clarkson, honestly, but I don't know, man. But if Boston gets Paul George, all bets are off. He might stay in Boston. Boston has a track record of convincing people. As much as I hate them, they have a respectable franchise with a lot of history. You know, their fans are loyal to them. It's hard to leave them once they're there. Like, I doubt Isaiah Thomas leaves them, especially now that they didn't draft a guard. They showed their commitment towards them. You know? That's good, bro. You updated. I'm everywhere though. I'm reading the comments and I'm on Twitter and I'm over here talking to people. So I appreciate you updating us, so Lakers fans looking forward to this shit. I can't read all the comments, bro. My bad. We'll see what happens, guys. Something's about to happen. They're releasing all the workouts for Lonzo right now on Twitter, so definitely whenever you guys get a chance, go ahead and check those out.
Draft 15th overall, which is where we sit in draft. Portland officially on the clock right now. Rudy Gobert went 27th overall to the Nuggets. Now, officially, as I mentioned on the clock, the Portland Trailblazers for earlier tonight, one of the deals that is a proposed trade for the moment, not yet finalized. Kings getting first round picks 15 and 20, which is this one. In exchange, Zach Collins, who went 10, is on its way to Portland. So, Portland making this pick, but it will be on its way to Sacramento. Here's Adam Silver.
With the 15th pick in the 2017 NBA Draft, the Portland Trailblazers.
Justin Jackson.
Justin Jackson, the University of North Carolina.
Yeah, I don't want LeBron. I feel you on that. I'm not with it. I'd rather get Westbrook or even DeMarcus over LeBron. He's gonna be 35. You're right. In a couple of years, he might decline next year. I'm actually gonna pray that LeBron declines this year. That way, he looks less lucrative to Magic Johnson.
Body type very similar to the Iceman as well. He's got some crafty moves around the basket. Look at Justin Jackson. Once the Kings get it, what kind of NBA player will he be?
Well, they're getting a long-arm shooter that has the best floater in this draft. His floater is really an amazing shot that he goes through quite a bit, and he can shoot it over length.
That's a good question, Adam. I'll answer that question in the video I drop after the draft later on. After we find out if we got, depends on how our roster looks. We can't really say, what free agents we should go after right now if we don't know how our roster's looking. We got to see what we're going to be lacking and everything. We might have to give up a lot, so in a trade for Paul George. So I don't know. We'll have to see, man. I'll get back to you on that though.
He can catch and shoot, but that floater is outstanding. He's still a little bit streaky, but when he goes straight up and down, as Brad Michelle pointed out at the combine, shoots a much better percentage, good in transition, a solid.
Hey, Fox and Justin Jackson, that's a good look for them.
A good, solid basketball player.
That's a great look for them, man. Fox and Justin Jackson, great look.
Player picked in the draft, he's with Allison Williams.
Thank you, Reese. Justin, you thought about entering the draft last year, but decided you needed to get better and went back for one more year at North Carolina. How much does tonight solidify that you made the right decision?
I think it's the perfect story. I know it wasn't really last year.
I would do JJ Redick on a one-year deal with a one-year opt-out for the team. That way, if we need more cap, we can just cut them and sign whatever free agents.
I can't thank everybody enough. I'm just happy to be here.
You won that national championship ring, and then you put a ring on it, proposing to your girlfriend. Tonight, you get drafted. What have the last 3 months been like for you?
It's been crazy. A lot of planning.
Harry Giles is still on the board, guys. I hope he slips down to us. I really hope he. If Harry Giles slips down to us, and so does Jordan Bell, who would you guys rather have? Harry Giles? Or Harry Giles, or however you pronounce his name, or Jordan Bell?
Getting a class act in Justin Jackson, 3 years, North Carolina. All right, Bulls on the clock right now. The Bulls are going to wind up with Lowry Martin, and once all the trades are finished up with Tom Penn, our front office expert, years of experience in NBA front offices. What about the Bulls right now? They're on the clock at 16. Well, this is for Michael.
If Randall can average 16 and 10, I'm extending him. I give him a similar contract like Jordan Clarkson.
It's never easy when you start over. You got to trade your best asset.
Randall has a lot of potential. I love his potential. He just hasn't panned out yet, but this is going to be barely his third year, so it's about time he starts showing out.
You get a young replacement. Now, what do you do with marketing? You bring him in. I'm even going to say that Dwayne Wade now likely is a buyout candidate. They're going to give him most of this money, let him go somewhere.
And they're going to buy out Dwayne Wade.
And they bring in marketing.
That's going to be interesting. I think he ends up with the Cavs.
So get in there, Larry. Come on. Come on in. You want to come. 15th overall, 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 15th overall
Now what do we have? They have cap room, $29 million in cash. I'll take Lopez out of there and put in the cap room. This is the new look of the Bulls. They're going to have to give some of this to Mirotic to keep, but at least it declares a direction. A new direction where they're younger, they're different, they're going to have some cap space, and it's no longer about that old group trying to do it. That didn't work. It's now a new story in Chicago, like it or not.
Buyouts, that's not what they're majoring as buyouts. Those are the big numbers, though. I know what Tom's saying, but $10 million and $24 million buyouts are not what I'm seeing able to do it.
24 million reasons the way they wanted to got that year on that contract right there. Jeff Goodman is back with us now. Jeff, you've been communicating with Jimmy Butler.
I agree, Michael. A wing would be nice, but I don't know about 2 wings. I'll take a wing and a point guard, or a wing and a big.
I was texting with Jimmy Butler, who is in Paris right now. Found out the news from his agent, new agent.
All right, this pick is going with Jimmy Butler to the Timberwolves. Let's see what the Timberwolves select.
He said no comment. He's not ready to speak on it. Still trying to process this trade that took him from Chicago back with his former coach Tom Thibodeau in Minnesota.
All right, Jeff, so the Bulls,
quiet on the Bulls front.
as Jeff mentioned, this pick is going to be going with Butler to Minnesota. And, you know, nobody knows for sure if it was posturing or whatever. Butler made a statement earlier that he was looking for to stay in Chicago, so now he definitely made a comment on the trade yet.
Butler is an immensely popular figure in Chicago, not just the actual person.
Who will the Timberwolves select? They need a point guard now, so what's out there, guys? What's out there?
They can go out and try to deal with LeBron James and Cleveland. They did their best. Tom's right about that. That old Bron couldn't get it done. Injury set them back, and ultimately sort of destroyed that team starting with Derrick Rose. But Jimmy Butler,
Chicago, they're on the clock.
Place, and it looks good. And you know, for people who have been around Chicago, and you have that kind of relationship, even if your team is not going all that well, you don't really want to leave. Jimmy Butler did not want to leave to even go to Cleveland, where he clearly would have been part of something next year where they could have won a championship. So I can see why he would be a little unsettled by this deal. I think in time, though, he's going to join the team. At least I think we all think.
And this ain't trash, bro. He actually even plays defense. He's a little bit underrated. It depends what kind of contract he's looking for, but I wouldn't give him more than $4 to $5 million to re-sign him. To be like a 1 year with a 1 year team option, just to clear the cap.
All right, the pick is in right now. Adam Silver's going to step to the microphone. He will announce it as the Bulls pick. This is part of the proposed Jimmy Butler.
Oh man, the Bucks just picked DJ Wilson. The Bucks are picking DJ Wilson at 17, so
with the 16th
he's off the board. Wolves get Justin Patton. Or Patton. Justin Patton.
Justin Patton.
Yep.
Creighton University.
They're sending that. They're sending that over to Minnesota. I guess they want to send her, huh?
But he'll be on his way to Minnesota along with Jimmy Butler. So Patton shot 68% from the floor last year. He was Big East Freshman of the Year. Great for the Jay. What exactly are the Timberwolves getting here, Justin Patton?
They're getting a young player, the redshirt as a freshman. He was 6'2" as a sophomore in high school. And now he's a 7-footer with long arms.
We're on the 16th pick, bro. We're about to be on 17th. 75%
We're
basically on 17th.
Another guy with very good
The 17th pick is going to be Kyle Kuzma. I'm sorry, DJ Wilson. DJ Wilson to the Bucks. DJ Wilson.
And he's got excellent potential as a shot blocker. He can really run. He may be a little bit raw in certain areas, but he's got a very good skill level, and he's got the ability going forward to be an excellent player because he can play on both ends of the floor. His ability to change ends is really, really impressive.
I mentioned couple of times the need for the Timberwolves to try to improve defensively. They need guys to play on both ends of the floor. Justin Patton, selected by the Wolves, will be part of the trade going to the Timberwolves. The Bucks also with good young talent. They're on the clock, number 2.
Jared Allen. OG still on the board. TJ Leaf. Terrence Ferguson. Yo, if we land Terrence Ferguson, I'm going to be so hyped, guys. If we're able to land Terrence Ferguson, if we can get Terrence, I'm going to be so happy. Can't wait. I hope we can land him. Hope he slips.
was killed last year.
Damn, too bad that the Houston Rockets had a nice little run at the end of the season, man. We could have had like the 25th pick in the draft. Kind of a shame, guys. too bad. I'll take OG or Terrence Ferguson with Jordan Bell. That would be ideal, but most likely we'll only get one of the two that we want. Man, Harry Giles still gonna be on there? Call him Giles, it's Giles.
It's not just a car. It's your daily treat. Innovative technology, refined.
Yeah, I heard that rumor too. That could happen.
You can only find
But I hope
in
not.
Lexus.
I hope they keep Josh Jackson.
Sports.
DeAndre Jordan's a bum. Can't even hit free throws.
At least the 2017 ES350.
That's crazy, yeah. I couldn't believe it. So, Michael, I couldn't believe Monk fell that far down. I saw him as a top 7 player in this draft. DJ Wilson
Here, try my barbecue.
is about to get picked right now, bro.
Your choice of sweet or spicy barbecue sauce topped with bacon and onion rings.
DJ Wilson is about to get picked.
Piece of cake. You crave it, we serve. My new sweet or spicy barbecue bacon cheeseburger and chicken sandwich.
The Bucks. They're about to pick him right now. DJ Wilson. Still hella good picks left on the board. Deep draft. The Indiana Pacers will select TJ Leaf with the 18th pick. So I guess they don't want Julius Randle. So I guess if we do trade with them, it's gonna be Jordan Clarkson. So that's the good news. But if they don't accept it, then they might go with Boston.
And we're joined now by the head coach of Kentucky, John Calipari, joining us here on the set. So, John, been through this.
Yeah, DJ Wilson's gone. I liked him too, but I didn't love him. I like him. I don't love him.
It's really exciting.
TJ Leaf to the Pacers. That's kind of crazy.
Somebody kissed you. I said, yeah, it was one of the mothers. Said, don't wipe it off. Leave it on there. But, you know, these families, to live it with them.
That's very telling though, because they already have, Miles Turner. So
When they're getting picked, you have an idea, but stuff happens, and they slip sometimes.
I doubt it, man. I don't think we trading Lonzo. I already went on LakerNation.com and they basically said they wanted Lonzo all the way.
When those guys in that three room were done, I'm out. I don't care really who's picked. I really don't. Just my guy.
Kelly, anything surprise you tonight in terms of where your guys got selected? You have so much intel coming into this night, talking to all these people. What did you think?
It's a good pick for them. DJ Wilson is very versatile. It was really good, really good.
It would be back on, but they must have liked the French kid. I've not seen him enough, and I hear he's really good. But I knew he wasn't going to fall by Michael wasn't. He plays like Michael.
Exactly. Lonzo and Ingram are not going anywhere.
So if Bam,
Kyle Kuzma is a very good prospect. He reminds me a lot of like he reminds me of like a Boris Diaw. So I mean, he could stretch the floor, go play inside, a good passer from the post. So he's a pretty good prospect. I still prefer Jordan Bell just for his defense and athleticism, but depends on what we do with the roster, man.
Derrick Rose was never in a ball screen for me. I didn't want to bring two defenders to him. So yes, he can go in ball screens, he can make passes, but I'm telling you, special
Yeah, TJ Leaf just got traded to the Pacers. Not traded, I'm sorry, he got drafted by the Pacers. I said traded.
With his athleticism, that's one of the things that I felt about him. He didn't seem to get as many deflections or defensive rebounds or blocks as his athleticism suggested. Can he pick it up at the next level?
Yeah, because, again, how special does he want to be? I was on him about rebound. You should be the best rebounding guard in the league. You're physical enough. The other thing, playing through bumps, which he got better and better as the season went on. With his athleticism, he can guard. He can. But see, for a lot of these guys, Jay, no. Everything has come easy until they went to college. When I would call for some of these kids a nice gap year, they're talking about
Something's gonna happen, man. Something's gonna happen tonight. Either we're gonna land Paul George or he's gonna go to Boston. One of the two. It's not gonna be, you know, I think by the end of the night, Paul George is no longer wearing a Pacer uniform. Earlier today, I saw a tweet, and I'm sure you guys saw it too. There was a moving truck. There was a moving truck outside of Paul George's house. So they told him they're dealing him tonight, so he can get out of town.
See a night like tonight where 10 freshmen go in the top 10, which has never happened in an NBA draft. Do you feel like it's shut out to develop young people to be really good collegiate players, to win you games, or more importantly, to get
I will say this.
Well, I'm
D'Angelo Russell and Julius Randle did not see eye to eye. Like, one of them was always like denying the ball to the other one. So maybe this will open up more opportunities for Julius Randle. I don't feel like Julius liked D'Angelo very much. Just based on the body language they had on the court. So it's going to be interesting to see how Randle excels this season on a contract year. You know, he lost a lot of body fat. He looks really ripped and ready to go and focused, right? So we'll see. If we do keep him, I hope he has a career year, man. You better earn that contract.
I'm on it. They looked at me and said, what are you going to do, transfer?
Man, Atlanta took John Collins. Guys, we're 8 picks away. 8 picks away. Atlanta at number 19 takes John Collins. So some of our guys are still alive. Plenty of our guys are still alive.
You actually are done. But I like the way you refined that answer over the years of doing both about the kids that way you went to. That way it doesn't upset me with you, and we don't argue about it. Congratulations on a great night. Johnny Calipari and 3 more in the
Atlanta takes John Collins, so that means we still got some of our guys.
He has his name called tonight. Milwaukee Bucks are
Yeah, I agree. Clarkson's very valuable as a 6-man, but he can't be moved. If we have to move him for Paul George, you got to do it because you can always replace that kind of player.
NBA draft. The Milwaukee Bucks select DJ Wilson from the University of Michigan.
Bucks fans celebrating DJ Wilson is not in Brooklyn tonight, or who played for John Beeline in Michigan. First round pick, he's a 6th Wolverine first rounder in the last.
So far, who's winning tonight, and this can change.
Ridiculous flames, they're ridiculous flames. DJ Wilson is 6'10", but he's got a wingspan of 7'3".
This can change very easily, guys. But so far, who's winning the draft is the Minnesota Timberwolves, simply because they got
Another guy with really good
Jimmy Butler. They got their all-star to go with the young Andrew Wiggins, and that's a scary team, man. Andrew Wiggins, okay, Jimmy Butler to go with their man Carl Anthony Towns. I'm super hyped for that team. So they're winning the draft so far. I'll tell you guys in my recap video later on that I dropped tonight after the draft who won the draft, because we won't know all the trades and everything till the draft is over. So I can't really tell you guys right now.
Late in the season, the Big Ten tournament, also the NCAA tournament. I agree with you. A versatile performer, and Milwaukee continues to embrace what I call positionless basketball. So DJ Wilson is on his way to Milwaukee. 18th selection overall coming from the Pacers. They are on the clock. So who's the best three-point shooter still out there? SMU player, new transfer to the Oakland. OG Anunoby coming off a knee injury. And Frank Mason, maybe the best scorer, the Woodrow Award winner at the end of the year. They call the draft tonight.
I agree, Michael. Thomas Robinson was great. I think he outplayed the hell out of Tariq Black, and I think we should bring him back over time. Honestly, especially if we can get him cheap. I hope so, Michael. I'm hyped for the Summer League, guys. For the first time in a long time, I'm really hyped. I was hyped last year, but this year's on another level. I'm considering going down there to Vegas. Nuava's gonna be in the summer league too. Yep.
Right now, all the refreshing soft drink faves are just
Stacked summer league roster, man. We should at least get to the
Stay
final.
cool while you check things off.
You never know, who wins it
Like
because
summer, any size soft drinks for $1 won't stick
some teams
around.
don't even try,
Only at
but
McDonald's.
we'll see. Yo, oh my gosh. Sacramento Kings are about to take Harry Giles at number 20. So far they're doing pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. Harry Giles about to go number 20, guys. Harry Giles just got, he's about to be selected by Sacramento at 20, so. There goes the project. Hopefully he doesn't get injured for them. Hopefully not. Sacramento drafted really well. They got Fox, Harry Giles, and Justin Jackson out of North Carolina. Guys, so far, draft-wise, they're winning the draft, but trade-wise, it has to be the Timberwolves. That's crazy. Sacramento is doing great in this draft. Sacramento fans actually doing a good job replacing the Marcus. They have Willie Cauley-Stein, Harry Giles, they have Buddy Hield. They just got De'Aaron Fox and Justin Jackson. That looks like the starting lineup right there. The young core. Looks like everybody's going young in the NBA, guys. It's crazy. Nobody wants to compete with Golden State right now. Everybody's going young, rebuild. TJ Leaf onto the Pacers just went out.
To go tonight, TJ Leaf, who played so well with Lonzo Ball in their lone season in Westwood, first team all.
Give me 1 second, guys. I gotta take my pills really quick. I'll be right back. 1 second.
Israel for 18 years, the top 10 all-time net field scoring list, and TJ was exceptional in his season with the Bruins. Had a great assistant turnover ratio, he do a lot of things, overshadowed some great by ball, terrific player to know.
And he's a versatile player that puts numbers up in a variety of ways. He can really stretch the floor because he can shoot it from deep. He's an excellent corner three-point shooter. He can play pick and pop basketball because he's got really good range. And he's terrific in transition. He's not only a good finisher in transition, over 60%, but he knocks down play on three. Really effective shooter and rebounder. And he's got a really high release. Really, I think an excellent shooter. Able to get looks on his own. I was really impressed with him. When I watched him play in high school, a lot of people questioned his toughness, but that was wrong. He is tough. And I think he proved that early on the road at Kentucky when he took it right at the Wildcats.
I'm still a little other guys.
And that continues throughout the course of the season. TJ Leaf has got a ton of ability. Now, Lonzo Ball helped him out a lot by finding him. When he was found, he delivered just about every time. His percentages were great. And also, Jay scored in the stretch floor. As you see in those highlights, doing it in the post, doing it off the dribble, finishing over the top. Going to be a great pickup for nap time.
Now there's a proud dad right there, Bradley. Sean enjoyed this evening as his son goes on his way to the Pacers. How about a father wants a son? Playing Israel for
Alright, I'm back.
decades and now seeing his son.
Heel popping over here. No, I'm playing.
Career tonight.
Don't do drugs, kids. I'm
Thank
kidding.
you very much, Reese. We just saw TJ some pictures of your dad who played professionally. What types of things did he tell you about what it takes to be a successful professional?
I mean, a lot. I mean, number one is being a professional about it. I mean, this is a professional league, and you got to act like a professional off the court and on. And just playing basketball the right way. I mean, making the extra pass and just really playing basketball the way it's supposed to be played.
What did he say to you after your name was announced?
Just congratulations. I mean, all your hard work's paying off. Couldn't be more happy for you. I mean, it's really exciting.
We saw your teammate Lonzo Ball taken second overall. You know him maybe better than anybody else in this room outside of his family. What would you tell the Lakers about the type of teammate he is?
I mean, he's a wonderful teammate, one of the best teammates I've ever had, and he's a competitor. He loves to win, he wants to win. He's going to do great things there in LA.
Okay, thank you so much and congratulations. Reese?
I cannot disclose that. over the internet. I'm not trying to get a banned. But yeah, I gotta say this, guys. It's kind of sad that TJ Leaf had to answer a question about Lonzo Ball when he just got drafted. Come on now. Come on, reporters. It's coming from a Laker fan. Like, come on, bro. I gotta give him his moment. It's time to shine too. The man just got drafted, asking him about Lonzo Ball, what kind of teenager. Come on.
Pursuing a new deal with the Los Angeles Lakers. Will they eventually trade him so he can get $177 million when he resigns, or will he go to a free agent next year for $132? The key for them going forward is not Paul George. It's Turner. They have been
Jared Allen is still on the board. I just realized that.
the best young big man in the league. The best young big man in the league. Actually, he's here. He's right behind me doing media, showing how multi-dimensional it is. So what do they do with Leaf? Let's bring him in as a complementary piece to build around Turner going forward. Then they still have time to figure out what to do with Paul George. Do they ride him out all year? Or does Kevin Pritchard, Larry Bird, the brain trust of Indiana, get something out of him before the end of the trade deadline?
No taco fall, please. No. No. That's the next machine to beat. No, please, no.
Taken that ties a record for the first round. Atlanta is on the clock right now with the 19th overall pick. The Hawks, of course, last offseason signed Dwight Howard to a free agent contract. Last few days traded him to Charlotte, so now the Hawks. What will they do with pick number 19?
With the 19th pick in the 2017 NBA draft, the Atlanta Hawks select John Collins from Wake Forest University.
John Collins was terrific for Danny Manning in Wake Forest this past season. About 19 points per game. First ACC player to average 19, 9 boards, and shoot 60%. Since Tim Duncan, another David Deacon did it the 96-97 season. If you look at those player efficiency ratings that John Hollinger does, John Collins led the nation in player efficiency rating, comes from a military family, used to structure, and now he's on his way to the Atlanta Hawks.
Crazy thing, guys, is that we have Lonzo Ball now, running point, right? He's gonna be running our fast break. We're gonna have he's 6'6". We're gonna have potentially a 6'9" Paul George running shooting guard with a 6'10" Brandon Ingram at the wing. You know, with Julius Randle's a little undersized, 6'9". Power forward, and at center we're gonna have a 7-foot Brook Lopez. We're gonna be one of the lankier teams in the NBA with the current roster we have now. If we're able to trade for Paul George, so I'm really intrigued by that, and we'll see what happens, guys. But our team's looking nice. I wonder if we're gonna draft who we draft at 27 and 28. Might be very telling. Indiana might have to make up their mind before we get to those picks. We might have a trade right before then, and it might, those picks might be actually picked for Indiana. So that's what I'm hoping to hear. All these are picks that are going to Indiana, and a trade for Paul George that just happened. But if it doesn't, I'm very curious to see what we're going to add, because there's a lot of great young talent on the board still that I didn't think was going to be up there. So I'm super hyped for that. No Aldridge. No to Aldridge. No, he's washed. He's like 31, 32. He chokes in the playoffs, and his contract is too big. We wouldn't be able to sign 2 All-Stars in 2018, so no to Aldridge.
Howard, after making the pick, saw the emotions from so many of the guys who've been selected so far tonight, showing off those suits, and most importantly, showing off the smiles. Rep time here in Brooklyn.
What's going to happen now? What's going to happen now?
Stinks. They think I'm an ATM. Well, not when you say the manner I get. Honestly, it's wrong.
I think you could use
A switch.
Switch to Boost Mobile and get 2 lines with 3 gigs of 4G LTE data per line for just $50 a month. With Metro PCS, you only get 2 gigs for the same $50. All on the fast and reliable Sprint nationwide network. Plus, switch today and get up to 2 free phones. Boost makes it easy to switch. It makes it easy to save.
Let's get ready. Transformers, stunning.
Ingram's shot is going to improve, guys, because he improved already from the All-Star break to the end of the season. He showed a lot more confidence. He was shooting that thing with confidence. When he started the season, when he was releasing on his way down. And that took some momentum out of the shot and gave him a slower release, which, you know, took away his advantage of height and length to shoot over people. So when he adjusted, I noticed he was releasing the ball a lot quicker with a lot more confidence, and he was wetting those things. As his percentage jumped by like 10% on everything. So even his free throws improved. Brandon Ingram is the truth. He's the future. He was very raw coming out of college, but we saw a big jump from day one to the last day, you know, he played. That's why I'm so hyped for Brandon Ingram. I think he's going to be a 25-point per game scorer in this league. You know, assuming everything goes according to plan. But that's what I think he's going to be, guys. And he's very lanky, and his potential on defense is amazing. So Brandon Ingram, I wouldn't trade him for the world. Wouldn't trade him for the world. DeMarcus Cousins is somebody I would look at very hard because he can stretch the floor. He's tough inside on offense. He needs to work on defense, and I don't know if he'll ever improve on that part, but we need to play defense as a collective unit, not as individuals. You know, the league, you can get away with not having great defenders down low, but he can gobble up the rebounds and box people out, so he would be a very great addition. And if we still had Randall, that would be such a great connection from Kentucky there. That might just happen. Aldridge might go back. He might go back to Portland. I can see that. Yo, we thought some bully with Aldridge. He's not what he seemed he was. He's not who we thought he was.
On TNT, with Portland on the clock, time to remind you of the trade that went down earlier tonight. Still officially a proposed trade. The Kings getting the rights to Justin Jackson and the pick that's about to be made by Portland. Blazers getting Zach Collins. Let's see who the Blazers select.
Thank you guys for riding with me, guys. Only the diehards are right here right now. Everybody else has already, got off because they're not real fans of basketball, or they're not diehards. But only the diehards are still watching right now. Harry Giles just went number 20 to the Sacramento Kings. Good pickup by them.
Giles is not here with that pick. 14 freshmen have been selected in the first round. That is a new first round.
Oh yeah, Anthony Davis would be ideal, but he's not a free agent until 2019, I believe. If I'm not mistaken.
A big thing for him going in the first round, Jim. It's a huge thing.
And Harry Giles is a great kid, but averaged 4 points a game, 4 rebounds. We did not see the real.
Yo, Westbrook signs with us, guys. I'm gonna be the happiest man on earth. If Westbrook signs with us, I don't know what that does to Lonzo Ball, but that probably just slides Westbrook to his natural position, which is shooting guard anyways. You slide Paul George up to power forward, or Ingram if you put on some muscle by then, and then you play small ball. We won't know who our center is, but that would be insane. Westbrook and PG in LA 2018 would be the biggest offseason in NBA history, like the best by far. Westbrook and Paul George, can you guys imagine that? We would win a championship. With that, with the supporting cast we currently have, and the guys we're going to add in the future, that would be a championship team.
Risk, but at this point the draft is a good risk because of the amount of potential.
Lonzo could also play all ball, guys. I'm not saying he's gonna, but he could also step out and shoot the three. Very underrated shooter. You guys are going to be pleasantly surprised.
Kings, of course, trading DeMarcus Cousins during last season, and maybe if Harry Giles can regain his health and his form, maybe he takes care of some of that interior presence that Boogie had given them at one point, at least in terms of production. Still a ways away from that. Jeff Cookman's with us now. Jeff, you and I were talking before the broadcast. We're getting some conflicting reports about the medical reports on Harry Giles, but some of it factoring in his favor. What you got on that?
Yeah, just not for his agent, Jeff Schwartz.
Yeah, Paul George doesn't like power forward, but I'm sure he wouldn't mind playing it if he had, a couple of stars alongside him. Maybe he plays small forward and Brandon Ingram plays power forward, like a stretch forward. But I don't know. We'll have a lot of possibilities. It's not really a problem. First, you add the talent, and then you figure it out. You can't think, we already have Lonzo, so we can't add Russell Westbrook. No, bullshit. We add the talent, and then we figure out how we, move players around. Shoot, if we got Westbrook, and let's say Lonzo Ball's not panning out, we had a trade. I do. As long as we get Westbrook, bro. For sure, Lou. How you feel about the Knicks, Frank Nikita, bro? That's who you wanted, right? It was between him and Dennis Smith. I know Knicks fans weren't that happy, but don't judge him yet, You don't want to have that same Kristaps Porzingis kind of thing.
City Thunder now on the clock, and last season Russell Westbrook.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. Good looking out, Michael.
Season like we really hadn't seen in modern NBA history. Joined Austin Robertson as the only players in NBA history to average a triple-double for a season.
Yeah, bro. Hey, the Dallas Mavericks got a steal right there. I couldn't believe he slid all the way to 9. The Lakers were interested in trading down and getting him. But we wouldn't have got him anyways because we would have got the 10th pick.
Now, for Oklahoma City, they got to find it. No.
But I can't believe, can you believe Malik Monk went to the Charlotte Hornets? Like he slid down all the way to number 11. That's crazy, bro. But if we don't get Paul George, I'm glad we traded for that extra pick because there's so many great young talented players. OG is still there from Indiana. Jared Allen, Terrence Ferguson. You know, there's still so many good young players that we can potentially nab right now.
Got an amazing season. OKC tends to do a really good job of drafting people that fit their needs.
They do, genuinely. And it's shooting. I think it's interesting. I know sitting with you.
Exactly. There's so much you can do. You don't worry about adding Westbrook.
It's not a secret. Russell Westbrook, when they need help, they're going to take it.
I hope so, Luke. I'm praying for a trade, bro. I'm hoping we get Paul George. I would hate to see him in Boston because anything can happen after that. I feel you on that.
Got a $20 bill in my pocket. I don't want to sit on there because I think you got
A lot of good young players left, man. Let's see what Oklahoma City is about to take.
Anybody tell me what happened in the draft 30 years ago tonight?
30 years ago tonight.
What did Oklahoma City take? Let's see, they're about to take.
Oklahoma City has the Oklahoma City connection.
Is the pick in yet?
Pick in there. Yeah, that's wrong.
I'm not sure the pick is in yet, but let's see what Oklahoma City takes.
Billy Donovan selected in the NBA draft.
Very nice. Providence,
It was not by the Knicks. I believe it was, I want to say it was by the Jazz. I think it was by the Jazz who wound up playing, I think, 40, 45 games in his career, all for the Knicks.
I don't think there's anything wrong with Russell's selfishness. Like, he's a team player. He just doesn't have the teammates. He's like Kobe back in 2007 when he had Smush and Kwame around. Now, the players he has obviously are better than Smush and Kwame, but yeah, Josh Hart would be a good look. But I think it's a reach, man. I think you can wait for Josh.
They lost the pocket. I think you remind people, you're talking about both starting forwards here, and a guy really not.
I feel like with Magic Johnson, the sky's the limit. I feel like so many stars are gonna want to come. I think we're gonna have our pick of the litter in 2018. I think they're gonna be lining up to try to come over here. They know what Magic is capable of. He's showing, he's flexing his power with these trades and these things he's doing. They're all smart. NBA players see these things. They're like, whoa, Magic Johnson means business. Okay, that's where I want to be. They're gonna be a dynasty in the future. Yeah, we get the 27th pick. We have that, bro. It's not official yet, but yeah, they're picking for us. Brooklyn's picking for us.
And also, you have to protect yourself against Robertson, who's going to be a free agent this offseason. He is a terrific.
Terrence Ferguson is my dream draft choice right now. I'm hoping for Terrence Ferguson. He's so underrated, but I have a feeling somebody's gonna take him right before we get to him. Man. I hope not. But God, I hope he's still there. 6 picks to go, and then we have 2 picks back to back. NBA 2K style, guys. I'm hyped.
Terrence Ferguson probably.
No Terrence Ferguson, please.
Yeah.
Oh man. Damn. The Thunder just drafted Terrence Ferguson, man. No, they got Terrence Ferguson, bro.
With the 21st pick in the 2017
They got Terrence Ferguson. I'm not happy.
the Oklahoma City Thunder select
I am not happy.
from Dallas, Texas.
That was my guy, man.
36ers in Australia.
Damn. That's a good pick from him. This kid is a beast, man. I've been watching a lot of film on him. This kid's gonna be pretty good. I didn't jinx it, bro. I read it on Twitter, honestly. Adrian Wojnarowski, he always gives the tweets right before they happen. Like, not right before, but even 2 picks ahead. I'm trying to look ahead to see who's going to get taken next. But that's one of our guys right there. I was high on Terrence. He's a shooter and an athlete. He has a lot of good defensive potential as well. That's going to be a good running mate right there for Russell Westbrook. At least for the year. Damn.
Great value at 21. He's 6'7", he loves to defend, he can jump, he's athletic, and there's the journey. Okay, 3 guys have done it, Boudier, Brandon Jennings, and now T-Ferb. When I talked to Sean Miller, who coached him on the under-17, on the under-19 gold medal team a couple of years ago, he said, best defender he's ever coached.
Let's see who the next take.
And the Oklahoma City Thunder, they have a pro.
Yo, Frank Jackson's still on the board, so if we're going to trade a guy like Jordan Clarkson, that would be a good pick as well.
Build that program going forward around Russell Westbrook. You've added a kid who really shoot. That's my bold prediction for the night.
Frank Jackson's still on the board, man. He's raw, but I'm looking at him. If I need an athlete to replace Jordan Clarkson, I'm looking at him.
That's proven on some level they can score to the NBA, but they need shooting.
Frank Mason would be so. I would be so dope we could take him, but I think we'd be reaching. I think we could buy a second rounder and take Frank. Let's see what happens.
There's a need right away, Jim. Absolutely. Somebody that can draw multiple positions on the perimeter, something that doesn't determine really not going to be able to do at the 3 spot, especially with guys like LeBron James, Kawhi Leonard, and Kevin Durant come to town. This guy's going to be able to catch the lob, play off the basketball, really good value pick for Oklahoma City. It's going to take him a while, but at this stage of the draft, when you're drafting.
Damn, the next tip, Jared Allen. That was another good center right there.
To all these players, the question is, how good is he going to be in 2 or 3 years? And I think he's got a chance to be very good.
When you look at him, in terms of where we thought he would be coming out of high school and then the year spent in Australia.
It's so interesting, guys. This draft is. What we get Paul George, will we keep our picks? We're about to find out. If we get a wing or a point guard and a big man, we're probably keeping it. If we get like something we already had, where we're like, oh, what the? We already have this position. You know, then.
Well, first of all, I mean, he said he was advocating people go because he doesn't feel that the NCAA is fair in limiting compensation players. I don't think we're going to see a big exodus of players overseas. I just don't think that's going to happen. But I think Fran Priscilla is right. It's not just his ability to shoot it. Oklahoma City needs
Jared Allen going to the Brooklyn Nets.
You have guys that can stretch the floor, but also guys that can defend multiple positions. With his length and athleticism, he can defend multiple positions, and he wants to guard people. And that's a big factor, I believe.
And also to play with a guy like Russell Westbrook, you need some fire, some emotion, some intensity. And he's going to have that. You're going to play with that level of passion, and as you mentioned, bring a lot of athleticism.
You hear a little bit of energy in the house. Some of it, I think they might be throwing T-shirts out someplace, but it's mostly because the Brooklyn Nets are on the clock.
Dylan Brooks is good, but he's a second rounder.
Along the way from Los Angeles once that trade is deemed official.
We don't want to reach for anybody when there's more talented people on the board.
I'm disappointed that there's a statue of the notorious beating in front of this bill. He's not working on that.
They might be playing the Jay Billis reviving game too, you know, because I said wingspan.
It says Brooklyn has the 27th pick because the trade is not official yet, but it's gonna be official. They're picking for us. They're gonna announce it once our pick comes up. Don't even worry about it. Unless like Magic backs out of the trade, but I doubt it, man.
It's never stopped you before, at least as far as you know. At least it's appeared at times that you've been participating.
That's a big activity for participants in trying to help the
It's not official until they say the trade has officially went through, but there's so many moves that the commissioner has to take them all in order. Not even the Jimmy Butler trade is official yet. They have to actually process everything, make sure everybody passes their physicals. You know, there's so many steps to making a trade official. So we'll see.
Brooklyn Nets, they really started to slide after they made the Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett trade. They had so many picks.
Yeah, the Nets got Jared Allen. They're gonna get Jared Allen. Texas. It's a good pick because they just traded away Brook Lopez, so it makes sense.
Team to slide precipitous into this past season, the worst record in the NBA.
Adrian Wojnarowski, man, he's number 1.
Perspective, they won 8 fewer games than the Philadelphia 76ers did. past year. The Sixers had the #1 pick in the draft, and Brooklyn, of course, traded their pick away. So now they're getting the opportunity, so they haven't had a lot of in recent years, to be able to pick in the first round. And you've got D'Angelo Russell coming. So it's hard to really nail down who it is you pick, what it is you take. They probably should just take it.
The Nets have Timothy Moscow. That's a good one.
You start to turn around your roster in the NBA, you're going to start with a guy
Jared Allen. They got Jared Allen.
become an all-star caliber.
OG still sitting on the board looking real pretty, man.
Really good numbers in Los Angeles.
That's our guy. If he's on the board, I'll take
They're
it.
now banking on the fact that he may
Good defender. That's what we need. Some defense, some athleticism, some
So
scoring.
that's the time is
Bring
expiring
him
on
on.
the clock, but the delay right now, they're starting to. I think they're going to finalize and make official the Jimmy Butler trade that we've been talking all night, and then we'll find out who the Brooklyn Nets will pick.
Oh my God! I just realized I got a UCLA, that big ass athletic center, still on the board, guys. That'd be a hell of a pickup if we could team him up with Lonzo. Holy damn!
We have a trade to announce. The Chicago Bulls trade Jimmy Butler and the draft rights to Justin Patton, the 16th pick, to the Minnesota Timberwolves.
There you go.
For Chris Dunn and Zach LaVine.
There you
and
go.
the draft rights to Lowry Markkanen, the 7th pick. And with the 22nd pick in the 2017 NBA draft, the Brooklyn Nets select Jared Allen from the University.
That's a good pick. That's a good pick. They're replacing Brook Lopez, so that's a good pick for them. That's not bad. Jared Allen, lanky guy, defensive athlete.
Jared Allen,
I like it.
the season in Texas. Big 12 alternative team, perhaps if you're an avid watcher, Big 12 basketball, you heard our buddy Grant Priscilla when he.
I'm cramping up. I gotta stand up real quick.
Allen can't get up.
Yeah, Jared Allen is a good pick for them. Toronto, though, what do they need? I hope they don't take another one of our guys, man.
Needs to be in the NBA in the early part of his career. Run the floor, try to rebound, try to block some shots and defend. And that's what Brooklyn is getting with the 22nd overall pick.
Well, and he can block shots and change shots in large measure because of his length. I mean, he's got a 7'5" wingspan. Crazy. Yeah.
Well, I don't need this small forward.
But he does run the floor well. He does rebound. He's one of 2 players in the Big 12 that average over 13 points and 8 rebounds per game. Not really an offensive player outside his lane. A good finisher. He can work on 68%.
Yo, guys, I'm only going to be streaming the first round, man. I don't want to be sitting here until the second round is done, but I am going to drop a video later on. Go ahead and tune in, guys. If you guys already haven't, leave a subscribe. Go ahead and subscribe, leave a comment, and a like. So I'll be dropping a recap video to recap everything. Hopefully we have a trade to talk about. If we don't, that's cool. We're moving forward, guys. Doesn't matter. Still, man, we got Lonzo Ball so far. So far, so good. Let's see what happens now. We're almost coming up. We're like 4 picks away, guys.
Makes him a really good value here. 15 freshmen selected. That's the new record in the.
Anyways, we don't have a pick in the second round unless we trade up for one.
He's built himself his own computer. He's standing by with Allison Williams.
That's rather impressive, and he's so good you even matched his suit to the hat. Well, Jared, this night is longer for some, shorter for others. What was it like for you?
Yeah, I'd be hyped too, man. That's what I'm looking forward to, but maybe it won't happen. Maybe not today.
Going this far in the draft. But I mean, it's a humbling experience to finally get picked by a team.
What do you see your role being in the NBA?
I see my role being a rim protector, me being athletic, be able to guard guards and pick a role still.
So you're here in Brooklyn, the team that drafted you. What are your thoughts?
No, I'm not hoping for Jackson and OG. I said either Jackson or OG and a big man. We can use a big man, man. That guy from UCLA, Ike is still there. He's a beast. That guy can be a defensive monster as well. So there's still him, Jordan Bell. There's so many good defensive bigs that are still there.
Allison, Jared, thanks very much. The Toronto Raptors are now on the clock with the 23rd pick. They've got several unrestricted free agents they have to deal with as well. Raptors on T-Dot.
For sure, Falcons fan, man. I'll catch you later, man. We have to go. Hopefully, there's some good news at the end of this video.
I'm looking for some of the country's finest stars. Of course, you know, Mozart and go-kart over there.
Oh, man. The Raptors took our guy, man. They took OG. Damn. Ah.
I'm sorry, man.
Look closely. And in every swing, every chip, and every
Damn.
is data.
The Raptors took
Make the
OGs.
difference between winning and losing.
Oh well. There's still a couple prospects I like. That's too bad.
Countless points of data into insights that transform their
I really hope we
business.
get Jordan Bell.
It's the game for players and fans.
I really do. Carl Lab is still on there, yo. That's another good looking prospect.
Set out to succeed.
We're on page number 25, if I'm not mistaken. 25, guys. 2 picks away.
Leaders, healers, builders. The word by night.
Man, they took OG. That's crazy.
We're trying tomorrow.
It's a badass name, too.
Success is
OG.
not earned by those who hope, but by those who work hard enough to build it.
Huge savings plus unlimited lifetime warranty. You get both at Crest Chevrolet in San Bernardino during their 4th of July sales event. Get this new 2017 Chevy Malibu at over $8,000 off MSRP. Or this new 2017 Chevy Silverado at almost $11,000 off MSRP. Plus at Crest, you get the limited lifetime warranty absolutely free. Find new roads at Crest Chevrolet in San Bernardino for 4th of July savings now.
Now, I'll be mad, guys, if we get to the 27th pick and we take none of these guys we're talking about. We take some unknown kid. And then we get to the 28th pick and we draft some guy who's projected to go lower. I hope it doesn't happen. It's happened in the draft before. Like, I wish for guys and we don't get them. So we'll see how this goes.
Markel Fultz has every reason to be happy. The first overall pick is going out by the 76ers will be joining us here at the desk within the next 10 minutes or so. Stick around here. The Sixers' latest #1 overall draft pick.
So the Kings had one of the best drafts tonight. I really like that they took Fox, Justin Jackson, and they took a gamble with Harry Giles. But that's a good draft. I wouldn't be mad, but do we really need 2 bigs when we still have Randall on the team? We're gonna have Lopez. Hopefully we bring back Thomas Robinson, guys like that. We have bigs. I don't know if we need 2 bigs. I'd be cool with 1 though. And they got OG compliments.
We have another trade to announce.
Oh?
The Portland Trailblazers trade the draft rights to Justin Jackson, the 15th pick.
Oh yeah, that's from earlier.
The 20th pick.
That's from earlier.
The Sacramento Kings.
I got hyped. Every time he says trade, I keep envisioning Paul George in a Laker uniform.
And with the 23rd pick in the 2017 NBA draft, the Toronto Raptors select OG Anunoby from Indiana University.
That's funny. He struggled with that name a little bit. He struggled. Yeah, that was a good rivalry, bro. I remember that. If we get Frank Mason and Jordan Bell, I'd be happy with that. But we do need a wing, though, so I'm thinking about it. Iggy wants out of Golden State. I mean, he'd be great off the bench for us, but how much do you want to get paid him for? How long? Depends on the contract. We're going to need all the cap we can get, man. We need to sign free agents that are willing to take a lot on the front end of the contract for 1 year, and then, 1 year opt-out kind of thing. Damn. Still a lot of good prospects left. We're going to get somebody good, guys. I have a good feeling about this. I'm a little hype. I'm getting a little hype.
Athleticism, his transition ability, but what really sticks out about him is his defense. He can be one of the big-time defenders in the NBA where he can guard just about anybody. He has good time, pounds, physicality.
I don't think Thomas Robinson is under contract, so I don't think we can trade him. Frank Mason's a very good player. But I also like Frank Jackson. I like Ike. I named Bogu or whatever his name is. There's a couple guys on there, man. We still got options. We got options.
try and mitigate the injury and still show teams what you're capable of doing?
Just my personality, my character, how hardworking I am, and how I care about the team.
I know there's a lot of emotions for everybody that gets drafted tonight. How would you describe kind of the roller coaster of emotions that you've gone through today?
Well, I'm excited.
All right, guys.
I'm happy.
Let's see what
What
happens.
are the biggest things you
Lakers are
learned
making
that
phone
you
calls.
learned
Let's see what happens,
that
guys.
you'll try and
I'll pray to
utilize
God.
in the NBA? The biggest things you learned during your time at Indiana that you'll try to utilize in the NBA.
How important hard work is.
I got one question more for you. This is an important one. We're about fashion tonight, but I appreciate your fashion on the court. Are you going to continue to...
That's right. Lonzo Ball already making a good impression on his teammates. He said Brandon Ingram's going to be a superstar. He said Brandon Ingram is going to be a superstar.
Spend the rest of the evening.
That's what's up.
Get some cheesecake.
Okay?
Yeah. Cheesecake.
Just plain New York. Do you go with fruit on top or just plain?
Plain. I enjoy that.
Awesome. Onik, thanks so much for the time. Congratulations. All right. Guys.
Hey, don't be afraid to share, OG. We've been up here for a while.
Sure, baby.
It's a pet cheesecake this way.
You people talk about Indiana and what happened to them.
Lakers might be moving up.
He got hurt.
There's a couple of good ass players up here. At this rate, I would probably just wait and take both these picks. Unless that's what it takes for us to get Paul George. If they want us to move up and take somebody specific team, then I can see that.
He's number 24 officially right now. They've been involved in a trade tonight. The number 1 overall pick was
Thank you,
Markel Fultz out of Washington. Led all major conference players in scoring, averaged 23 points, 5 points, 5 assists, 5 rebounds per game. The 2 players in the last 20 years in major conferences have been able to put up that kind of numbers in a major conference. Here is the bio of Markel Fultz. Didn't make his high school varsity team at traditional powerhouse Samantha until junior year, but at Washington they saw him on that JV team, fell in love with him. They were first on him, and now he turns out to be the number 1 overall pick in the draft.
Thank you, bro.
Going to Philadelphia.
Thank you.
Markel Fultz has joined us here on the set. You got your new charity section in Philly. Maybe there were some of those 14,000 bus seats and tickets already. Excited to see you guys play together.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. I'm just looking forward to that journey and that opportunity.
When you went after the trade was made, and you went to Philadelphia and you got to spend some time around some of the guys, including Joel Embiid and the opportunity to play with Ben Simmons, what's the future look like for you right now? How quickly can you guys achieve something?
I believe as soon as I step on next year, I think we're already going to start winning games, and I think everybody's goal is to get to the playoff next year. And I know it's not going to be easy. I know it's going to be a lot of work to do that, but I feel like we're all willing to put in the work to do that. And we know we're going to make mistakes, but it's going to happen. So,
Though you went number 1, a lot of people are going to leap to conclusions about each player. What are one of the biggest misconceptions you heard about yourself that you want to dispel once you get to
Those draft hats are pretty dope. I wonder if they sell them on NBA.com. I gotta check it out.
And how I come every day to practice and just putting forth my effort and just lifting up my teammates and all.
A lot of draft steals left.
And everything like that.
A lot of them.
I've been winning all my life. That opportunity at Washington, I don't regret it for anything. I think the relationships I built there were bigger than anything I could ever do. So I'm just happy for everything that's happened to me.
Markel, even before the deal, Philadelphia intrigued you. Even though Boston obviously finished higher in the standings and got to a conference final, but what was it about Philly, even with all the losing?
All right, Denver Nuggets will select Tyler Linden.
I think the young team there and how they treat their players and everything like that, and it's close to home, so that's always good.
Have you heard from Kelsey Plum, the number 1 pick in the WNBA draft?
Yeah, I had my phone off all day, just trying to enjoy the process, but I know she's proud of me. We made history today, something that we've been talking about for a long time, so I know she's proud of me.
And you made history turning your phone off for a whole day. That's pretty good.
Have you turned it back on yet?
No, not yet. I'm probably wait till tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Set the over-under the number of messages sitting on that phone.
Yeah.
Okay, a lot of storage and big data plan. There's a lot going on.
Oh, Memphis just acquired the number 25th pick.
Right down, you see.
Damn, I hope they'll take one of our guys.
Guys were picked very high in the draft. Where do you see yourself fitting in?
Wherever they need me to fit in. I'm just willing to come in, like I said, I want this program to win. So that's me sitting on the bench, and that's me playing or whatever they need me to do. I'm just willing to help this team win.
You talked about
Come on, Pacers, pull the trigger, man. You know you want to trade them already.
Winning and losing, there are the 3 guys in Philly. You see on the screen the cornerstone, you,
Just
Joel,
do it,
Ben Simmons.
like Nike.
What did you learn from the difficult?
Let us have our day. Let us have our moment.
With all the losing
They know they can't get nothing better than what we offer, for sure.
First of all, just
Oh, wait.
adversity, not pointing a finger at anybody, sticking together, what you're gonna need. So it's gonna be a long season. So
Almost.
that's
We're 2 picks away.
my leadership. Just always been a guy that leads.
Just to the end of the round, which is at 30.
Going to Washington, I had to
Like 2
start
picks
talking to
away.
guys, telling them pick it up in practice and stuff like that. And as the season went on, I started doing it because I felt like leading by example wasn't it. So I had to talk more and lead by example. And I think I built respect in my teammates and everything like that.
How excited are you to create a brotherhood and be teammates with Ben Simmons and the engaging Joel Embiid?
It's crazy. They're great guys. They speak for themselves, as you see on and off the court. And I'm just looking forward to it. The process is bright. So.
Markel, congratulations. A great night for you. Everybody should be patient, letting you get back to them once you turn that phone back on. Very happy for you. Best of luck in Philadelphia.
I appreciate it.
All right, Markel,
Congrats. Thank you.
the #1 overall pick in the draft going to Philadelphia, as they say, welcome to the moment now instead of embracing the process. Utah is on the clock, 24th overall pick. Now, the Jazz led the NBA, giving up just 97 points per game, made it to the playoffs, beat the Clippers in the first round, got their
I think Philly's exciting to watch, but I'm not really hating on them. They're an exciting young team.
Jazz are going to continue this success. A lot of it depends on exactly what happens with Gordon Hayward. Hayward is now an unrestricted creation. See if he is able to stick around Salt Lake City with Quinn Snyder and the Jazz. Pick is in, number 24 for Utah. Here's Adam Silver.
With the 24th pick in the 2017 NBA Draft, the Utah Jazz select Tyler Lydon from Syracuse University.
I should have reminded you this at the beginning.
Crazy, guys. This shit is crazy. All right, so we still got so many good draft prospects to look at right now.
Out of Syracuse,
So
being
many.
selected here in this spot.
I'm gonna start with this. We're going to the mock drafts to show you guys.
Guy that made 98 threes in his 2 years in Syracuse.
All right, Kyle Kuzma's still there.
Very good weak side shot.
Caleb Swingen is still there.
A good athlete.
Jordan Bell, Ivan Rath. All right, we got Frank Mason, Frank Jackson. We got options. That's what we got.
At Syracuse. And also,
Oh my goodness.
13% body fat, so dinosaur barbecue.
Derek White is there.
That's
We
going
got
to be the
some
hardest
options.
thing to do, I think, for any prospect coming out of Syracuse, eliminating dinosaur barbecue.
And also, not playing zone defense, as you alluded to.
Ike Anebogu from UCLA looks really like an interesting prospect,
But that
but
adjustment from going to playing
other than
college
dunking and
versus
blocking
school
shots, I don't know what else he could do. But
So
it'd be nice to pair up Lonzo with somebody he knows.
Not one senior has been picked. As ladies and gentlemen, in the draft,
All right, guys.
a senior being selected. It was a
Here we
freshman.
go.
First freshman hoping to help usher in a new era of Sixer basketball.
Yeah, we get Frank Mason, I'll be so happy. He was one of my favorite players in Kansas. Him and Josh Jackson. But Frank Mason carried that team a lot. It's gonna come down to whoever impressed at the workouts. Yes, sir. We're taking that 8 seed for sure. Maybe even 7. Depends if we land Paul George. Let's see. It's not over yet, guys. Yeah, man. Definitely. Everybody on the channel should hate the Celtics and Clippers. I do. My big ball of gear. Whoo! I might give me a Triple B shirt. Depends on. I said this about D'Angelo. Everybody's telling me, when are you gonna get a jersey? I said, they gotta become an all-star. They gotta at least show potential. Like, if we had like a Kristaps Porzingis, I would probably buy his jersey. Like, I would buy Brandon Ingram's jersey because he shows potential. But I don't like to buy, potential scrub jerseys. You know what I mean? So I never buy their jerseys till they start balling out. But always get Laker gear, man. And there's nothing wrong with Frank Mason. The only reason that teams pass on Frank Mason III is because, 1, he's only 6 feet tall, and 2, he's a senior, so he doesn't have as much of a ceiling as these other young kids. But look at Look what we did with Larry Nance Jr. He was like a 30-year player, so he could be a hella steal. I can see him running the second unit for us, you know. Off the bench, it would be nasty.
The story, June 16th, Sunday at 9 on ESPN.
We're done with the draft. Don't forget, Sports Center at 9 with Scott Van Pelt.
I might, yo, if Paul George gets traded while I'm on this video set, I might just go crazy, but I don't know. I'll have to see because it's not looking too promising so far.
Sports Center at 9 with Scott Van Pelt, streaming live on the ESPN app. He will have a fabulous pocket square, I'm sure, almost as nice as mine. All right, Phyllis, we're down to the 25th pick in the draft.
25th pick, guys. Let's go.
First of all, nobody can compete with your pocket square.
Not at all. That's right.
You are the first pick in the pocket square draft.
Prestige has its own Twitter account.
Your pocket square?
Yeah, they did for a while.
We'll trade this pick. Let's see what Memphis is taking.
That is impressive. You are first on the best of
Please don't take none more, guys. Please.
Juwan Evans, I like very much as a guard. He's small. You got a few small guards that are available right now with Juwan Evans, Frank Jackson, Frank Mason.
I like Frank Jackson and Frank Mason a lot.
Juwan Evans, the best.
I don't know a lot about OSU. I don't really watch them play. But
in the draft. And I'm going to stay out of Fran Fraschil's lane because the two foreign guys, I'm going to let him do all that stuff.
Andrzej Pasekniks. Got that one. I believe it was Isaiah Hartenstein, I believe. Hartenstein, I believe. He's the other guy.
They have good pocket squares too.
I occasionally have been known to veer into a different lane from time to time.
Show that versatility.
The magic on the clock. We talked earlier when Orlando made selections that they really struggled. 5 straight years.
Frank Mason
last.
third.
We'll
see, guys. We'll see. There's a lot of good prospects up there. I wouldn't be mad if we took somebody else right now, but.
Build a team through the draft. You're trying to find an identity, and that's one of the things the Orlando Magic hasn't.
Hey, I wear triple ball. I wear triple ball at Brandon. If Lonzo Ball is everything that is projected to be, I will wear that proudly. I'll go out there and give me one of them $50 shirts. I'll do it.
Hopefully, they can find a way to get it via trade.
We talked about some teams.
Come here, Paul.
Tonight, Jimmy Butler.
Come on, see Paul. Come here, Paul. Come here, baby.
Getting late in the draft. One of the things you have to do when you're building a team is get lucky in the draft. Unless maybe you're the Lakers in the 90s and you go out and you get Shaq and Kobe in the same week.
Is a champ.
But that's not Orlando.
Shoot, if Lonzo Ball, if he hoops, I'm going to buy him some triple ball brand gear. Custom made right here. We're going to have him wearing the shirt.
But in 2 years, is on a
cute little puppy. Cute little guy. I never got a D-Lo jersey because I'm the type that I don't like to spend my money on something that, look, they traded him, so that would have been a waste of money.
First round on the way. First of those belonging to the Orlando Magic at number 25. Set to announce that pick right now is the Commissioner Adam Silver, who is on his way to the podium.
Let's go. Alright, here goes. Let's see who they took.
2017 NBA draft.
Let's see who they took. Don't take our guy.
Orlando Magic select Andrzej Pasekniks from Riga, Latvia.
Oh, they took a 7-footer? Okay, they took a 7-footer. Oh, we're one pick away, guys. That means we're going to get a good draft pick if we keep it. I'm not going to get too hyped because we might trade it away anyways. A stay in your lane shirt? Yeah, that's funny. We're one pick away, fellas.
The Magic getting from Andrzej Pasekniks.
Let me tell you a little fable there, Reese. 4 years ago, the Latvian junior team had 2 7-footers playing for them in the European Under-18 Championships. One guy was named Kristaps Porzingis, and he spent his early development.
Philadelphia's acquiring this pick, I read. Is it Orlando or Philly?
Pasekniks, he spent his time in Latvia. He didn't start to improve until the last 2 seasons when he went to Spain to play in the ACB League. At his size, he is an athletic big man.
Damn. How tall is this kid? Never heard about him.
He runs, he jumps,
holy.
And he catches lobs at the rim. He's a little slight, and he's not
okay.
a very good defender early.
Looks like a raw prospect.
The country of Latvia, which has 2 million people, now has...
All right, moment of truth, guys. We're about to find out if we're probably trading these picks or probably not. Oh, Portland took Caleb swinging. So much for that.
And the new GM
Damn, Portland's taking Caleb swinging with a 26 pick. Oh my God. But guess what? Jordan Bell's on the clock, guys, right there, just ready for us to take him. Crazy, man. I'm hyped.
Who drafted the Green Free.
Yes, he did, yo. That Latvian guy did look
I'm
interesting.
gonna get drunk if I say long.
Lakers ain't getting swinging, man. He got taken by Portland right before we took him up. Right before we picked him up.
Athletic young guys. Isaac can play 3, 4, and 5.
The pick is in.
And Andres can play as a
Bell, Jordan Bell, and that one kid from UCLA. They're both good. But yo, if we get Jordan Bell and Mason, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, we get those two. Our picks are almost up, baby. There's some good people up there. Oh my goodness. Let's see how Magic scouting is. Maybe he doesn't. Yo, maybe he doesn't see eye to eye with us. I'd be kind of tight if we don't get Jordan Bell or Frank Mason. But again, it could be possibly that he gets traded to the Pacers, so we don't know.
Portland with that backcourt.
Crazy though.
CJ McCollum. Now, what are you looking for them to do here?
We could potentially come out with two of the best guards in the draft with Mason and
you mentioned Lillard and CJ McCollum. Can they get some more wing scoring?
Lonzo Ball.
On that end of the floor. But also, they're going to get
Jordan Bell's so underrated. I can't believe people passed on him after everything he did in the tournament. That kid plays hard, man. He's athletic.
Has done to continue to build their team. As a lot of teams talk about building.
Swinging is gone. He went to Portland.
Actually doing it and doing a really good job of it.
He went to Portland, guys. So take him off of your map because you ain't getting him.
Talking about the NBA being a point.
Swinging about to go to Portland.
And at that point, Chris Paul was in his, 5th or 6th season.
That was a good pickup by Portland.
And now, Jim, the
Portland's stacking up on bigs, I see.
Damian Lillard and CJ McCollum is, they need a wing.
Frank Mason and Frank Jackson's pretty good too. He's super athletic.
On the wing who can be more than 3 and D in their case.
But yeah, Frank Mason and Jordan Bell, oh my God, we would win the draft. If we got Lonzo, Frank Mason, and Jordan Bell, we win the draft.
They need some wing help. And it seems like the solution to everything now is wing help. Well, with Lillard, of course, Jay. Wing help.
Real funny, bro. He said breaking news, LeVar gets into a fight with Luke after Luke benches him for taking a breather. Oh my God.
Average 50 points per game, high scoring backcourt.
No, I just think they're passing on Bell because he's undersized. That's what I think. Oh man, I'm so curious to see who we take him, man. I'm updating my Twitter trying to find out quick as hell.
First round, back-to-back years, been eliminated by Golden State. Gave up a bunch of points in the process, 113.
So many good players left, man. I can't believe it. This is going to be a good draft for us if we keep all the prospects. If we don't, it is what it is.
By the Warriors there, so now Portland sitting on the clock. Portland is a team in an interesting position. They have a lot of money committed against the salary.
Because we might lose Clarkson in a trade. But Frank Mason can play point guard off the bench, and you can slide Clarkson to the 2. I mean, you still got options. Who knows? If we don't trade for Paul George, Clarkson might start next to Lonzo Ball. So we'll see what happens.
Free up some space to try to reshape their roster a little bit. That's not always easily.
I feel you, but tell that to the NBA teams. Draymond is undersized, and he's hella good. I love Jordan Bell. I think he brings that kind of heart and grit.
In a salary cap driven sport when you doling out that kind of cash.
Yeah, so once free agency period opens and some of the trading, wheeling, and dealing goes, you might see Portland at least attempt to be active if they can be. I'm told now that the pick is in for the Trailblazers who are picking 26. Here's Adam Silver.
Caleb swinging.
With the 26th pick in the 2017 NBA draft, the Portland Trailblazers.
Bacon and Bell would be another good combo. Bacon and Bell. That would be amazing.
Biggie was the Big Ten Player of the Year, first team, AP All-American, much more spelled out at 6'8", 245, JP.
Caleb Swanigan is a big, bruising power forward who was one of the best rebounders in college basketball.
This guy's going to be good right there. I just worry about his weight.
He had the most
He's going to be able to slim down and get fit because that's the kind of basketball we want to run. Yo, we got options. We got Dwayne Bacon on the board too, man. Dwayne Bacon is there. I hope he impressed. Oh my God. Here we go. Here we go. Come on, guys. 27th pick coming up. 27th pick coming up.
There's nobody anchored there anymore. Pretty good in pick and roll defense though when he gets out there.
He was a young stretch mark four back in the day.
Yeah, I mean, when he was in the 8th grade, I mean, Caleb Swan.
If for some reason I don't drop a video tonight, guys, I'm gonna be dropping it tomorrow morning, like, because a trade could go down overnight. So depends on if we do a trade or if we get some sort of news, you know. Dwayne Bacon is on the board though. I really like him. I like him a lot, as well as Jordan Bell. Oh my goodness. There's so many options here though. I wouldn't be mad at all if we took Frank Mason.
His way of life too, and as a result, Caleb Swanigan has now turned into a first-round draft pick. And you know, there were some questions when Swanigan was going to college about. You know,
Swanigan had a good ass season.
He was in this for all the right reasons.
Bacon and Bell would be sick. Or Mason and Bell. Either way, we gotta have Bell up in there, man. I would love Bell. Hey, if we draft Bell, then somebody becomes expandable. That's all I gotta say. I don't want to say no names, but some power forward will become
So many
expandable.
people only celebrate being drafted in the lottery. But what about a young man that's spent multiple time in
Ike will be sick too. Ike, oh my God.
to the NBA draft to a great organization.
Here we come. Oh man, they're taking a break on our pick? Come on now. Come on now. They can't take a break on our pick. I'm trying to find out.
Brooklyn is trying to be active these days leading up to the draft.
Guys, let me ask you a quick question. If I find out who the pick is before they mention it on the podium, you guys want to know? Or do you guys want to let me leave it for you guys to see it, you know, live on TV? You guys go ahead and tell me if you guys want me to announce it before,
PlayStation View
or
no longer need the box or the guy who
if
installed
you guys want me to wait. Tell me. You guys want me to say it? Don't spoil it.
It's time to change and you get it.
Better
Spoil it or don't spoil it, yo. I need to know because I don't get what yes means and no. Yes and no can be for anything. Spoil it or not?
It's 11 p.m.
Spoil it or not?
You should be out there
Okay.
disappointing your father. I need to clean
Tell
this
us,
place
tell
up.
us. Okay. Okay. Let me scroll down real quick. I think I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find it.
Broadcast to wake up.
Okay, it's not up yet, but if I see it, as soon as I see it, I'm letting you guys know.
Broadcast to wake up.
It's not posted up yet.
Caesars is the only national pizza place.
I'm nervous, guys. I'm actually freaking nervous for this pick. It could be crucial.
Only $5 class.
Ah.
Better. It's more than just a word.
Okay, we got Kyle Kuzma, guys. Kyle Kuzma is the pick. That's a great pick. That's a great pick. Kyle Kuzma is the pick. I guess he must have had a really great draft, guys. But this makes me wonder, are we gonna pass? Are we gonna pass on what's his face? On
There are thousands of us giving our best.
are we gonna pass on Jordan Bell? Because I'd be a little disappointed. I really like Jordan Bell. But Kyle Kuzma is the pick. He is versatile. He's not as athletic as we'd like, but he is a stretch floor. You know, so it's Kyle Kuzma, guys. That's the first pick. Number 27 is Kyle Kuzma. Yes, sir.
So throw off the bow lines.
So Brooklyn is picking Kyle Kuzma first. Let's see. Let's see who we. Hey, if you don't want to see it, man, just you know, put the screen on the side or something. Everybody else wants to see it, so whoever doesn't want to see it, you could just click another website or something. I'm about to spoil 28 too. More people voted. They want me to spoil it, man. I'm the voice of the people. One more pick left for us, man. We got Kyle Kuzma. I'm a little underwhelmed by it, but it is what it is. Let's hope that it's a good pick. I trust our scouting staff. I feel you on that. Not a popular pick. Not a popular pick.
4 picks remaining in the first round of this NBA draft. This proposed trade, we still not finalized yet. Expected it to be by this point. Lakers and Nets proposed trade.
Oh, we traded our number 28th pick, guys. Yo, the Utah Jazz have a deal to acquire the number 28th pick. I wonder what did they deal to us? Oh, wow. We didn't take any of these guys. That's crazy. We took Kyle Kuzma and that's it. Oh my goodness. Kyle Kuzma, and we traded the 28th pick, but what did we trade it for? That's what I'm curious.
But this pick will be made for the Los Angeles
From
Lakers.
what?
And in fact, consecutive picks
Kyle
will be
Kuzma.
made. Lakers will get this pick, assuming the Russell trade goes through, and then the Lakers have the 28th
Okay.
overall pick in the draft as well. They took Lonzo Ball with the second pick
in the draft tonight. So Brooklyn
That's weird.
made a selection.
We traded away our pick, but it doesn't say what we got in return, guys.
Nets will be sending
Damn.
to Los Angeles.
I have no idea who we got, man. There was plenty of players there I like. That's crazy. I'm a little underwhelmed by this. But again, we could be drafting for Indiana for all we know. We don't know this.
Well, I mean, you're looking at the best. I think it's the best available.
Okay, we got multiple picks, guys. That's not bad. So we moved back in the draft. We got number 30 and 42,
I think they want.
and they got Tony Bradley. That's not bad. So we still got a first round pick. We just moved back and got a couple more picks. So it's still possible that we still get Frank Mason in this draft.
Even though he's a little bit lower.
It's still possible, guys. We got multiple players now. Now it's looking a lot more likely that we get Paul George. So I don't see us adding all these picks. We only moved back a couple slots. It's all good, guys. No need to overreact. Kyle Kuzma's not bad, by the way. I heard he had great workouts and everything. I heard he was looking real nice.
Also, who's got value?
So now we are ready with the pick. It will be officially announced as Brooklyn's pick. This is the one that's part of the...
Yeah, we got 30 and 42, so it's not a bad trade. We actually moved back. There's still so many good prospects, so I guess the Lakers like somebody else as well. This most likely means we are trading for Paul George, because I don't see why we would have so many good players.
Select Kyle Kuzma from the University of Utah.
Yep, that's our player right there. Kyle Kuzma.
Kuzma was
He's a Laker.
all Pac-12, and he was just terrific at the combine, particularly in the 5-on-5 competition. Shows 3-point range, 6'9", 222. He got a good season for the Utes,
and really rose up on draft boards. But he didn't have this kind of reputation in the middle of last season. But he really.
Kyle Kuzma ain't bad, guys. He ain't bad.
And he fights. He's a good, solid athlete that has length.
He's not bad. He's a stretch. He can play the 4, the 3. It's pretty versatile. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. But we do have number 30. So we'll see who we get at number 30. Number 30. It's going to be interesting.
But it's a flattering thing. He works his tail off, but as a rebounder, that he had 15 double-doubles on the season, and he's got a good...
I'm still getting off. I have to go, guys. I'm still going to get off after the first round, even though we have a second round pick. But I'll keep you guys posted. I might drop a video later on tonight.
And he can get extra possessions for you.
He's top 5 in lane agility and shuttle.
Yeah, Bell might be gone, so I don't know. But Kyle Kuzma's not bad. He was somebody that I didn't really have on my draft radar, but I was hearing that there were a lot of scouts were impressed by him and his versatility. Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
You so long, man. I know that's a long time before I got that in. Let's look at the big picture.
Oh, he looks good in Lakers purple and gold, man.
First, it's about Ball and how they drafted Ball. Then Magic Johnson said, "I'm putting a fence around Ingram. We're not trading him." They still have Randall as an option, a good young player. And then look at Lopez. Let's talk a little bit about him because he's front and center in this whole thing. Here's why. The deal they did for Lopez removed Timothy Mozgov's money. It gets this money out of here. That changes the whole strategy for Magic Johnson because it frees up now their cap space. And their cap space is significant. It's $18 million now, but that's not what's important. What's important is what they have next year, and he's got 45 to 55 million sitting there to play.
There's something brewing, guys. I don't think we're keeping all these picks. Something's going to happen. Maybe Indiana wanted more players.
We don't know it's about this guy right now, Paul George. Should they do a deal where they bring Paul George into that cap space now, do an uneven trade somehow, give up Randall or some other youngs? Or do they just
getting interesting, guys,
and give Paul that money and somebody else that money next summer because they can pay him a lot more after he gets there, and then they can fill in somebody else there. But it's a whole new world in Los Angeles as Magic Johnson
Something's going on, guys. Something's going on.
rebuilds this Laker roster and tries to restore it to its glory. It's on in LA. All right, Tom, so the Lakers just had Brooklyn make that pick for them. Lakers are on the clock right now with a 28th pick. Jeff Goodman with some breaking news.
A trade feels really likely now, man.
So Reese,
I think this
is going to Utah. In return, Magic Johnson will get 2 picks, 30 at the end of the first round, and 40
There's no way we get
in the second round.
There's no way we get all these picks to keep them. Trust me. I think Paul George is in the bag, guys. That's good news.
Orlando sending the rights to the 25th.
Yo, we're about to land Paul George. That's crazy. Let's
Hope
go.
I got that one right. It's going to Philly for a first rounder and a second rounder in 2020.
Now we got hella picks. Alright, we got hella picks. We got Kyle Kuzma who we can ship over. We have Clarkson who we can ship over. We have the 30th and the, oh my god. Something's gonna go down. If not, this was a great trade by Magic, even if it is to add extra players. We do need as many players as possible.
Going to Orlando is on its way to Philadelphia.
I feel it too, man. I feel this trade coming.
Commissioner.
With the 28th pick in the 2017 NBA Draft, the Los Angeles Lakers select Tony Bradley.
Yep, that's for the Jazz right there. So this pick is traded to the Jazz, and then now we just gotta wait one more pick. We didn't want this guy anyways. We don't want him anyways.
His pick is on his way to Utah. Bradley.
Holy crap. We're about to get Paul George, baby. Yes, we traded for another pick, so this looks very, very likely. It's going to go down. I have a feeling, oh my goodness. I'm really hyped. If we get Paul George and Lonzo on the same night, it's Christmas, guys. It's Christmas.
An excellent offensive rebounder. In fact, he had
Yo.
more offensive rebounds.
But here's the crazy part. Jordan Bell is still on the board, and we're one pick away. All right, San Antonio's next. Do they take Jordan Bell? Maybe, if they want to trade.
So he can protect
Oh my God.
But he didn't play long stretches of games.
Oh my
and
God.
Stamina is an issue. Can he play consecutive minutes? He's going to have to work on that because he would get tired.
What's going on here?
For 5, 6 minutes.
Almost over the first round.
Especially if they got into ACC play.
2 more picks. Now I gotta wait because we got the 30th pick and the 42. But I'm not gonna wait on the 42. I'm just gonna wait till the 30th. This is the last one. And then we keep going. Yeah, to 30. Someone's there. 29. We're one pick away from our last pick.
He was so
Ah!
during the season. Jake
I'll have to go soon, guys, but I hope when I come back.
Can't do it. Not ready yet. Not
I
ready
hope.
for those long stretches, but he has been effective when he's been in there, Tom Petty.
Oh my God, this is gonna be
This is
crazy.
interesting. You know, we all hear about
And we
money
still have
ball
2 picks,
and
bro.
statistics and all the stat geeks.
Okay.
Our ESPN
Okay, man.
stat geeks have
This was actually
number 10.
a freaking good trade by Magic because there's still hella talent on the board. And even if we keep the pick, we're adding. This is such a deep draft. I told you guys, even a second round pick is
Play
amazing.
out and project. And often you'll see something like this that'll cause you to look more closely. And I wonder if that's what happened in Utah, where they looked and they said, we see this guy higher, let's go get him in the first round, we'll do a deal to get it done, and they move up to get him. So this is curious because
Damn,
you
Bell
see
just
these
got-
kind of things, and
damn,
your
Bell
star
just
guys
got-
are
did
good,
Bell just get
it
traded?
hits. And that's how you end up with a bigger
Did Jordan
bang
Bell
for
just
the
get
buck
picked
at the
up?
end of the first year.
I hope not. I hope Jordan Bell.
Tony Bradley.
Yo, please tell me Jordan Bell doesn't get picked up right now.
The 29th
I'm
pick
crossing my
in the draft
freaking
would
fingers
be
so hard right now.
Spurs. I don't know who they're going to take.
Yeah,
Now they
guys,
have
we have an 8,
really good.
so we're gonna go out to get something to eat, grab a bite. But like I said, I'll definitely probably be dropping a video later on tonight. So hang in there, fellas. I'll be back. But I'm still here with you right now. So
$1 billion contract with the Cincinnati Sabres.
yo, I would skip dinner for myself, but I gotta be a gentleman for the young lady. So you know what I mean?
4 times and 2 more on the second page. Like here, and down here.
Dad's Bill super hungry. Man, you acting like I'm starving her, bro.
You can keep the pen.
Unbelievable. Miller has just signed with San Jose.
Sabres really dropped the ball on this one.
Damn. Can we get Jordan? Yo, if we can get Jordan Bell and then Frank Mason with 42 somehow, Magic's a genius. But if we can get Dwayne Bacon's still on the board, that's my thing. We just got a big, so Bacon would be very, very. Yeah, I'm waiting until the 30th for sure, man. There's no way I'm leaving in the first round. I'm gonna wait till the 30th for sure, bro. I got you guys. Yo, if we can get Dwayne Bacon with the 30th, I'd be happy as well. Either him or Jordan Bell, I'm good. We won this draft. Because Kyle Kuzma's not a scrub. Stop saying bacon, you girl. I'm good. That's funny, bro. That's a good one. Bacon. It ain't my hunger, bro. I gotta take care of my lady. Hey, y'all can stay watching the draft though. For once, y'all can fill me in. I'm actually taking my phone with me, and I got ESPN on there, so I'm good. I just won't be covering the second round. But hey, I got you guys on the first, man. Good looking out, Kevin. But I can't give out my address, bro. I Can't do that.
Sunday Night Baseball. Pirates, Cardinals at 8 on ESPN.
Oh shit, I'm about to eat the screen.
Every truck guy has their own way of conveying powerful.
I appreciate you guys though. You guys are kind, man. I'm gonna open up a P.O. box so y'all can send me all the pizza y'all want.
You got the basic and you got the beefy.
I just think it was mean.
Incredible.
No way. Yeah, goosebumps.
Get 17% below MSRP on all Silverado 1500 LT pickups in stock. That's over $8,100.
You said I'll send a pizza to your P.O. box. I don't have a P.O. box right now, man. I'm actually, I'm planning on picking one up, man. That way I can send things to you guys. You guys can send things to me. That'd be great.
More people are choosing Nissan.
I can't trust anybody, man. I live in the hood out here, bro.
It's America's best sales event at Nissan, the fastest growing auto brand in the USA.
Yo, this one, Magic is, he's doing magic, guys. He got Kyle Kuzma, who's a pretty good prospect. He's about to get a really good prospect at 30. Maybe this is all for trade, but yo, we got Josh Hart at 30. That's a good pick. He's a scorer, he's a leader. We didn't take Frank Mason, oh well, I'm over it, but Josh Hart, that's not bad. Out of Villanova, come on, guys. I'll take Josh Hart. Josh Hart ain't bad, man.
Spurs on the clock have their pick in a moment. How about the question that Captain Obvious posed, JB? Who is the best shooter out there?
Josh Hart ain't bad, guys. Josh Hart ain't bad. But this is telling me there's a trade that's about to happen. Trust me. There's no way we're stacking up all these guards. Yeah, Josh Hart is a really good pick. Good shooter, yeah.
That's a good question.
We need shooters. We need shooters for sure. And we still got 42, so we'll see what we do with that. I guess Magic wasn't as high on Jordan Bell as we were. Maybe he thinks we already have that kind of player. You know, maybe Thomas Robinson is Jordan Bell. We just don't know.
A couple more picks here in Brooklyn tonight. Let's see who the Spurs are taking. Oh, he's not ready now. So I guess Adam Silver will be there in just a minute. So the Spurs dealing with the likelihood of remaking their roster a little bit. We've been reading things over the past couple of days that perhaps LaMarcus Aldridge is being shot. Manu Ginobili coming to the end of the run for a while. What do you think the Spurs need to do here?
Point guard. Tony Parker has gotten older at that position.
Josh Hart's a pretty good pick. I'm happy with that. I'm not super excited. It wasn't the guy we wanted, but it's a guy that I'm not mad about. Josh Hart, good scorer. Still a little undecided, but he could be.
You got to reward
He could be a.
sometimes aren't statistics.
We don't know what Magic has in store, guys. We got to ride with him. But Josh Hart out of Villanova, it's not bad. Not bad at all. He's a guy who knows how to score, and he has a lot of heart. No pun intended. So Ball can ball, and Josh Hart has a lot of heart. You feel me?
29th. Kyle Anderson, 30th.
But yeah, I feel like this is all for Paul George, man. This is probably Indiana making these picks right now. I'm pretty damn sure Indiana's making these picks for us. We might not know till the end of the night.
Obviously, but they have so many guys they find late in the draft in these kinds of situations.
If they're looking point guard, Nigel Williams gone.
Josh Hart is not bad,
Still on the board. You got,
all right.
Monte Morris of Iowa State.
That's going to wrap it up for me, guys.
Derek White of Colorado, who played Division III.
That's going to wrap it up for me, guys. I'm outies, man. I got to go eat with my girl, but I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Man, I'm still very interested. I'm definitely going to be keeping tabs on this. Like I said, most likely I'll drop a video later on tonight. But everybody who was here with me, man, much love, Laker Nation. We riding this one out together, man. Let's see if we can land Paul George later on. If not, like I said, I'm still dropping a video to recap our draft. Catch you guys later, man. Peace out.